gonna put on the dress Kellier told me to get, and I'm gonna do my makeup like she told me, and then I'm gonna go up to him and be like, "What do you think?"
Ta-da!
Darth as Strider Silverbow.
So, you want to know my story, eh? Well, my name is Strider Silverbow, ex-leg breaker for the Guy Show. But I didn't start off like that. I was born in damnation, where the best case for a kid is a murderer and the worst is a demon. Once I turned 18, I beat my way into the Guy Show and became one of their go-to leg breakers. I did a lot of things, from burning down a store to threatening to kill a man with his own fists. But most importantly, I got shit done. Until eventually I met her. Amber Silverbow and the Abyss Claws. Man, they were truly something else. But let me get back on topic. The Claws owed the mob some money, and I was sent to collect, but my usual strategy of punching them till they broke and gave up the money wasn't working, so I tried something new. Negotiation, which turns out works way better, and I'm just as good at as punching. After that job, I became a very well-known leg breaker for the mob. Not because of my fighting skills, but because of the way I communicated. I had a way of making even the most hardened criminals give up the money. I found what they loved, and I would give them a little push. Eventually, though, Amber showed me there's more to life than damnation and the mob, so we moved to Upper Jarls, and I started my own mercenary company, the Silver Bullet Syndicate. Whenever you need a job done, I make sure my team delivers, even if we don't look like a team of highly trained mercenaries. We'll finish the task by whatever means necessary. A few years after I started my company, Amber and I got married, and since I didn't have a surname, I took hers. Now I run the Silver Bullet Syndicate, taking whatever job comes our way, whether it be from the scum of damnation or the nobles in Upper Jarls.
Kira as Dreams Maddox King.
Is this thing on? It seems like it's on. Fuck it, the light's blinking. I'm just gonna go. Hey, my name's Dreams. And yeah, that is a nickname. My real name is not important enough to deserve a mention. I don't know why I'm doing this. Maybe they'll find this recording in a time capsule, or maybe they ask for the horoscope. That's pretty funny. Anyway, I don't like talking about my past. My father was an abusive son of a bitch, and my mother preferred the pills over me. So we can move on. I was, and still am, a product of the streets. I lived on my own when I was very young. Stealing and dealing, there was never a job too small. And I eventually robbed my way to anesthesia. And by this time I was 18 or 20, I can't really remember. However, being young and dumb, I got mixed up with this asshole who thought he was a big fish. And long story short, I might have fucked him over. And then he tried to kill me. And while I was being shot at, I had an encounter. Okay, full disclosure, I was behind the desk and very high. But I was sure I was going to die. And then I met her. She saved me. She changed my life. From terrible to absolute shit. It's funny when I think back how a single moment can influence your life so deeply. But I am a child born from abuse and abandonment, so why should this be any different? Pathetic, right? My only solace are drugs or the fact that a bullet will eventually kill me. Fuck this. The mood's ruined.
Lavi as Killier the Siren Xylaris.
Hey there, sweetheart. My name is Killian Xylaris, but people who don't know me call me the Siren. I was born as Siano Duvri to Filvero as Salusa, a well-known herbalist. I have 5 younger siblings and grew up with a pretty uneventful life. Luckily, however, thanks to my parents' amazing genes, I was able to land a few jobs and open the Siren's Call Casino at 23. Soon after, I got married to a man named Alred. Alred was attractive and charming, a gentleman, and a man too good to be true. And he was. Once we got married, it was almost as if a switch within him flipped and he changed. One day after a long night at the casino, I came home from work. My husband was lounging on the couch and immediately yelled at me to get him some liquor. And so, I went to the nightshade to fix him his usual drink. You know, some guys just can't hold their nightshade. I gave the keys to the siren's call to one of my sisters in the Nightwings and left Sienna out of fear that my husband's buddies may be coming after me. Since then, I've been opening casinos whenever I had the time. But ever since my husband's death, people would commission me for other jobs, and eventually, I realized how good I was. So now, here I am, working as an assassin at the Silver Bullet Syndicate. Even if you don't want a job done, you can always come to me for a good time. I won't bite, unless you want me to.
Bruno as Esme Hush Badeau.
Hey, I'm Esme Badeau, aka Hush. I've never been the type to make friends. With a life on the run, it's kinda hard to find your clique. Which is why I decided I'd make sure everyone I meet is mine. Sorry about that. I'll make sure everyone I meet is my friend. And those who aren't, well, there's always a way around it. I grew up in Anarkesia, a pretty cute place if you enjoy living in the suburbs. My parents never really liked me that much. They even tried me to do card readings and predict people's futures because I got hit by lightning once and they made me their chosen child. I was never into that. So one day, I skipped town. I won't tell you my reasons, but it's not a place I want to go back to. Nowadays, I sneak between the underworld and the overcity, taking from those who have too much and keeping those who don't have much from getting more than me. Life as a kid in this place isn't easy, you know. Always on the run, dodging bullets and people who want you dead. So I decided to join the mercenaries, make some coin, and maybe one day I'll stop running. But that day isn't today. Catch you around.
Jamal as Midnight Frost.
What's that? You want to know my story? Okay. You ever been to Hamachi? No? Yeah, I'm not surprised. It's a beautiful place. Traditional way of life. Not too many people. Cold. Give it a week and you'd be bored out of your skull. Couldn't imagine staying there another year. So, I left. Yeah, on foot. Don't look at me like I'm a madman. I'm still alive, aren't I? Yeah, well, anyway. I made the trek to Valis. Place is a bit more like it. Bustling port city, so there's never a dull moment. Drunken sailors bloody everywhere. Perfect for nicking stuff, mind you. So I did. A lot. Managed to scrape enough together to afford my first piece. An ancient bit of crud. Practically an antique. But it did the job. Once got that first one, yeah, let's just say, the rest came quick. I could have stayed there. Quite happily. Pretty much forever. But, still wanted to see more of the world. So, set off again. Through the wilderness. Yeah, on foot again. Don't give me that look. I ended up in Juris. I was not disappointed. Let me tell you, there's no shortage of work there. Took up a few bounties here and there, and the pay was good. Real good. Did a few good jobs. That's when I met Strider. He liked my work. And he gave me an offer I'd be mad to turn down. So that's how I joined the Silver Bullet. I ain't had a reason to look back since.
Josh as Lucas the Fallen Angel.
Come on, you can do this. Get rid of these fucking wings. This is fucking useless. Why can't I get rid of you? I don't want to look like this anymore. I don't want to look like an angel or a devil. I just want to be fucking normal. fucking idiot for making that deal with that fucking genie. It's not like I needed him for my magic anyway. I need to find someplace to hide. I can't stay here. Who's there? Just stay out, okay? Leave me alone.
At the end of last session, we'd been through hell.
Again.
Most specifically, Kellyan had been through hell, but Strider was coming off the back of losing his wife, and Kellyan chased a murderer back to her original, very first casino that she owned, where she discovered that, in fact, it was her sister-in-law controlling the murderer, who had turned the basement of her casino into a torture chamber and was stealing people's memories. Bitch. At least she was doing it for her mum. Kellyan did the just and right thing and shot them both in the fucking head. And now has got her casino back on track. And we've taken a week off. Over the last week, Kellyan has been sorting out the Siren's Call, getting in contact with Karlik from the Nightwings and getting security really sorted. She's also been given a sending disc directly to him that will allow her to communicate with him. She then went on to Anakesia to track down her sister-in-law's... Okay, that's a really weird way of saying sister. Her sister-in-law's wife is what I was going to say. Went and tracked down her sister, Dalsana. And restored her to the family home. Is that probably where you'd put her? Considering you're about to...
I mean, I'm not going to force her to go anywhere, but...
She'd be okay with that. Will you give her back all her memories?
I didn't know that she lost any to begin with, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. When you give her the vial containing Dalsana's memories, Dalsana remembers all the times that her wife wasn't around. Left her, changed little things, made her forget that she was hungry, made her forget that she wanted to go out for the night, that sort of thing. And Dalsana is a lot more at peace after receiving the memories with the death of Arlena. She offers to keep an eye on Siren's Call for you.
Yeah.
I'm sure Dalsana, being an excellent businesswoman, will manage it perfectly. Over the last week, our other players have also been doing things. Frost has regularly attended the Reload in Damnation, where he's learned more about the intrinsic workings of guns. And through spending hours working with his guns, has now gained a small ability, although useful. Should a gun at any point malfunction, you will be able to fix it. But more importantly, should you retrieve a gun that is attuned to someone else, if you spend a week with it, you will be able to reconfigure it to be usable by anyone.
Hold up.
We have a giant bag full of guns that are attuned to someone else.
That's exactly my thought.
No, you don't.
And you guys
no, you don't.
Yeah, we do.
Because Frost has learned to work with guns, not with Nightwing weapons that require magic. They are an entirely different kettle of fish.
Yes.
But if you pick up a Justin or a Hatusi or a copy of those makes weapon, you will be able to attune it for use by one of your party. Over the last week, Esme has been writing songs for her patron, and I'm assuming spending a lot of time comforting Kellyan and Dreams, and generally keeping the house happy, and feeding the puppies every day, without fail.
Every fucking session.
Every session.
Dreams, well, from what he can remember, he definitely went and got some implants at some point, and cooked a hell of a lot of drugs. I think that's about all he can remember, but he definitely had a good week. Lucas has been AWOL a little bit, although when he has been around, he's been very supportive of both Kellyan and Strider and their losses. However, he keeps buggering off somewhere, and as yet, none of you are quite sure where. And Strider. He's generally trying to keep things together, but we come to Strider after only 5 days, when he received a small note that says, "We hear you want back in. You will have a meeting in the Palace of Damnation. And it is there that we will begin." Unlike your previous trips to Damnation, this one will be escorted as you go to the Merry Minstrel and head your way down.
You are met at the very entrance by a stone genasi. His name is Goop.
Goop?
I don't know how I've spelled it. That's what I've written. But that is, it just sounds like Groot. I am Groot. I think he's meant to be called Groot. So I think that's where that's gone wrong. So you met Groot, and he's going to take you directly to the palace, where he leads you to a very small room, dimly lit. And inside this room are two men. One of them you recognize. This is the right-hand man and lieutenant of the Horus Gyakrin, the lieutenant of damnation. The second one, however, you don't recognize. He's a tiefling. He's got relatively small horns for a tiefling. Very finely groomed moustache and beard.
Mm-hmm.
And it is him that speaks. Well, I see you have come. You want to rejoin the Gacha?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
You want to rejoin the Gacha?
Yes.
Pray tell, what has changed your mind?
You guys were right. I've grown soft over the past couple of years. If I hadn't been so soft, maybe I wouldn't have lost my wife, and I want to make sure that something like that doesn't happen again.
Well, without your wife, you are far more of an asset. Convenient. Nothing to pull your ties, as they might say. To control your strings. And in joining the Gaoshai, can we be sure that you will commit the entire resources of the Silver Bullet to the purpose of the Gaoshai? Or only yourself?
I can't speak for everyone, as they are still their own people, but I will do my best to make sure that if there is something the Gaoshai needs done, I will make sure, and you want me to carry it out, then there is a chance that I will probably ask them for their help with the matter.
This is
more
good.
of a third-party group than officially them being assets.
Very good. We will ask nothing of the Silver Bullet, but we will ask a lot of you. But to return to our ranks, you must do something specific for me.
As I figured.
Don't worry, it is very well paid. 4,000 platinum, in fact. But you must complete both jobs, and to a satisfactory level. First of all, very simple. There's a party. You have already been to one party at this location. And for much the same reason. You will attend the shit fuck bollocks. Ass ranking tit fuck. That's where you'll go.
But we've been there before.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Yeah, you have.
That's my favorite place.
I know. Why is it not taking me back to the main sheet? Good
I swear
damn
there are
it.
regulars there.
We've got a discount actually.
And yes.
Yeah. They named the drink after.
How did I forget the name of the fair duck? What's wrong
the
with me?
drink called shit bollocks. That's the one that's named
Yeah,
after.
how did I forget the name of the fair duck? You will attend a party at the fair duck 2 days hence. And you will fleece the lot of them. I want money coming out of their pockets faster than they can count. I want every penny that they have. I want everything that would possibly go into the pot to go into the pockets of the Gaoshai. I don't care if they are paying for the drink, or if they are walking out the door. You'll have their pockets picked. You'll have their bags emptied, their inventory will go to you. I don't care if it's their coats, their socks, even their underwear. You would steal everything. Very good. Secondly, you will attend another party that night. One for a very different reason. Am I to understand that you have at your service a changeling?
Yes.
I need an alibi for somebody. On the night, my friend will come to you. And you will ask your changeling to personify Vlad You will take Vlad out for a party in the depths of Gehenna. Well, you will visit many nightclubs. Primarily in the shot in the dark, but multiple nightclubs is fine. And you will party. You will have a good time. And he will be seen by many, many people. That is all.
So, just to be clear on the second job, you want my changeling friend to impersonate Vlad, and then we go out onto just a night on the town so that he can be seen by everyone?
Specifically in Gehenna, yes.
Alright, just wanted to make sure.
Very good. Lastly, I want to give you this. He puts a ring on the table. I believe you threw this in a bush. Please, pay this one more respect. For this one will allow you to communicate with me. I want to make something clear, Strider. You do not just work for the Gao Shai. You also must answer the telephone. What the fuck is that noise?
I don't know. My headphones are acting up. Hold on.
Okay.
I have to switch.
Yeah, you can switch in a second. But he's telling you don't just work for the Gao Shai. You work for the Horosk. Don't forget that. To work for one is to work for all of us. It has been a pleasure to meet you.
As it was for you.
He turns to the Lieutenant Yakrin. You may now leave. Bit harsh, this is Yakrin's palace. But Yakrin will leave.
Oh, Yakrin leave. I thought you were telling me to leave.
No, he's told Yakrin to leave. His own palace. He turns to you. The Gao Shai are not always loyal to the Horosk. They have made some mistakes recently. And they made promises they could not keep. Take your wife, for example. A tragedy, but one that had to happen. Do not forget who you work for.
Of course.
If you ever have need of seeing me face to face, please, the shot in the dark in Gehenna, you may use this, but use it wisely. And he hands you what's effectively a lanyard, and on it is a hologram of the fattest tiefling you have ever seen. And this will get you into the VIP area of the shot in the dark. Do not use it foolishly. Be well, Strider. And we shall leave you there. And we skip forwards 2 days to 2 p.m. You're all aware that you have a job this evening, but I don't know how much of the details Strider has disclosed.
Probably all of them.
Okay.
I would
And
hit it.
so at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Skelly has asked you all to come down for a meeting.
Okay, I have things I want to do after this meeting.
You will have the time to do it. You do not need to attend the party until 7 p.m.
Good, plenty of time.
Hey guys, thanks for all coming.
Hey, Skelly.
We have a problem. Taxes.
Why there?
Taxes.
Taxes.
Taxes and taxes.
Isn't that your job, Skelly?
Yeah, it is. But
What about...
That word brings me out in hives. Ugh.
Oh my god, you guys have never had to pay taxes before? God, I feel so
Oh,
we've
it's horrible.
always paid
I'm a
taxes.
natural child.
We've always
Strider.
paid taxes, Strider, but not to this person.
Well, I've always been on the streets, so I really don't, taxes.
Yup.
Who are we paying to?
I don't know. But the bill came today. Here. And she hands it to you. And on this piece of paper it simply says 50% of all income payable to. And it just says incorporate Gehenna. This came 2 days ago. At 6 p.m. It was delivered by a small air genasi who claimed that she knew nothing of what was going on. She also left you this. Frost, roll a D100 for me.
Oh, boss, you seem a little pale. You look pale.
63.
You can't say that to a white person.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dr. Tan.
Wow.
I
Um,
can. What the fuck do you mean?
Okay, it's a beaker. It's a beaker with Frost's name on it in brown paper.
Oh.
It turns any non-magical, non-living substance you put into it into lukewarm water. If somebody drinks the water, they feel compelled to act favorably towards the owner of the beaker.
So this is Frost's fault then. Alright, got it.
No, these two things are completely unconnected.
I know.
Is
However,
that a charming thing?
Frost gets a special item and then we get taxes.
just 50%. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's not going to take a rocket science to work out that in signing your agreement to rejoin the Gao Shai, you are being taxed 50% of all income.
Yeah.
Hey, boss, what's this about anyway? I know Skelly usually handles our finances, so what's this about?
Hold on. I have to think about how much Strider would have said. Because he would have said everything, like about the job, but I don't know if I would have talked about rejoining the Gao Shai with everyone yet.
You didn't tell them the job was from the Gao Shai?
I guess now's good a time as any, and then I'm gonna
Nice ring.
lift up my horn.
Everybody is present at this meeting.
Okay.
Yeah. So I kind of put my hand on the table, showing off the Gao Shai ring, and I said, I rejoined the Gao Shai.
So, we got the time.
Congratulations.
I was gonna say, but this 50% income tax is the 50% going to Gao Shai. Technically
assuming-
speaking. Oh wait, the horse?
What
Yeah,
the fuck?
To the horse.
I'm
Are you
assuming that
fucking
this
real?
is your income, because last time I checked, I wasn't a part of the Gao Shai.
Thank you very much, Kelly.
None of you,
Read my mind.
none of
I
you
heard
work
that.
for the Gao Shai, but
The tax is on all incomes to the Silver Bullet.
Oh,
technically the silver bullet is at the Gao Shai's disposal since I'm the owner of it. But shut up. None of you work for the Gao Shai. I made sure to make that very clear.
But we
basically
work
do.
we work for the Silver Bullet, which means that we work for the Gao Shai.
No, you
Lucas
work
is
for
right.
me.
It looks
You're
like we're
saying
paying
you
the
expect
guy.
us.
Guys,
You're saying you expect
one at a
us
time,
to take a
come on.
50% income hit. So
No,
all that we would get paid.
I'll pay you what your dues are. It'll come out of my money. If that means I don't make money, so be it then. You guys
Why
don't
do-
I
work
hate
for
to tell
Gao
you this,
Shai.
if you split 4,000 plat 6 ways, you can't give your share and make it half.
Why did you join them?
Because I lost. Because the morning that day when my wife was kidnapped, I met with I met with some old friends from the Gao Shai, and they told me that I had gone soft, and they were right. I have gone soft.
I didn't know you had friends.
Savage.
Make you a lot softer if you're gonna take money out of my pocket, boss.
I'm with Esme on this one.
Esme, there is
Not
one thing
fucking
though.
cold.
Have you looked at the pay for this job? Do I assume that this job is for the Gao Shai?
Yes, it is.
4,000 plat is a lot more than you guys usually receive in payment.
Is no one's-
Exactly.
No, hold on. You're saying exactly, but let's think a little bit. They're basically paying themselves if they're paying us and taking 50%.
Yeah, so in
This money-
essence, we're only getting 2,000. So,
This money isn't
Yeah, no.
going to the Gao Shai. This money is going to the Horsk. The Gao Shai
Oh, hell
are
fuck
paying
no.
us, and then that money goes to the Horsk.
Yeah, he's paying himself out of
What?
somebody else's pocket.
So
Exactly. But let me finish. This job pays almost 4 times what we made last time when we went to the Fair Duck. So that means
yeah, but then that's going to fuck us over every single time in the long term in future. Every single other job that anyone
what's
decides
the
to
last
take
job?
that's
What's the
associated.
last job we made? How much did we make on the last job that we did? What was it? 1,000 plat? 10,000 plat?
1,200.
1,200 plat? We're already
missing?
making more than that right now. even with the hat.
But the minute anyone decides to do any job that gives like 2,000 from any other kind of source, then that's 1,000 straight out. So long term, that's fucked.
If you want to leave, go ahead and leave. The
Hey.
door is right there.
So hold on, you joined the Gaoshai because they said you'd gone soft, but now you're working for the Gaoshai, being their bitch, and yet that doesn't mean that you're still soft. Isn't there a reason you left them in the first place?
Guys, don't you
And
think
so
you're being
I-
a bit harsh on Strider here?
No, we're not being harsh at all. To add on to Lucas's points, if you're part of the Gaoshai, that means you're taking our income for yourself as well.
You think I get that money?
I don't know.
Do you know what I had to do when I was in the Gaoshai? Do you
Clearly-
know
into
the
this
shit
without
that I
even
did?
asking
I
us.
did shit that would keep you up at night.
Well,
Things
you
that
don't
none of
regret
you
it that
can
much,
fucking
otherwise you
live
wouldn't
with.
go back.
Then why would you go back?
Okay. That's enough. It's time to stop now. Alright?
If you want to leave, if you want to quit,
Boss.
go ahead and quit.
Boss.
I'm
Right.
walking out.
Lucas,
Before you walk out, can we just let Dreams finish his sentence? Thanks.
Lucas, wait. Alright? Listen, I know we're all upset. Alright? Boss, you were wrong not to talk to us first about this. Alright? Let's get that right out in the air. At the same time, he lost his wife. And at the same time, he doesn't want to lose us either. In his own way, he's trying to do something to protect us or do some shit in order to keep us safe. I understand, Lucas.
Potatoes, wasn't it the Gaoshai that fucked with his wife to begin with?
No, it was the Horus.
Who the
It
Gaoshai
was the
worked
Horus.
for?
And the money's going
Right.
straight to.
Quite frankly, almost everyone works for the Horus, alright? Just
The
about.
Horus runs this world. There is no job that we take that isn't somehow connected to him. When we did our very first job, if you remember, it's still all connected to the Horus.
Exactly.
Last time we went to the Fair Duck, the Gaoshai and the Horus people were there because they had interest in this job. The Horus runs this world. There is nothing that he doesn't touch.
Let's not get it twisted, right? I'm not
sorry.
happy to work with the Horus either because of what he does. The shit I saw.
I'm sorry. Your dreams.
But-
You're right. I should have talked to you guys about it first, and that's on me.
This is where we are now, okay? Alright? Lucas, don't leave. Let's just talk this shit out.
I'm not leaving.
No, I know you're gonna walk out, right?
Yeah, I just want some air.
Alright. Okay. Take a moment.
Okay.
Take a moment.
I'm gonna go out for a couple of minutes and then come back in.
Okay, Ada turns around to you all. Just for the record, as none of you seemed fit to ask, yes, I'm willing to do this job tonight.
Well, we will get to you eventually. We gotta get to this first.
It just kind of says my name on there. That's all.
Yeah, what?
Out
Okay.
of character, how long until the job?
5 hours.
Okay. I'm gonna put my hands on the table. Ever since I've been here, you constantly give me shit for doing impulsive things. And now you do this? Fuck that. And I'm gonna walk out.
That's me. Where you going?
Right.
To the sewers if I
Dreams?
need to. At least I can trust the rats.
Okay.
Yes, mate. Let's go do some freelance shit.
I'll cast fly and just yeet out into like.
Oh,
a
poor
bit of
Frost, he was trying to come with you.
I'm gonna laugh and say, I hope you weren't bluffing, and I'll walk out as well.
Just let everyone get some air, alright? Let everyone just do their thing. Me? Hey, you want some of this?
Boss, I
What are you holding up?
did have
Hey,
something else.
Yeah, sure.
Boss? There was something
Hmm.
else.
Right,
Yeah.
just cutting you in real quick.
The construction costs of next door. We bought the building, right? We bought the
Maybe.
house. Yeah. The construction costs are coming over a little higher than I thought they would. I'm gonna need another 100,000.
Plat or gold?
No, gold. 100,000 plat is like millionaire money. Yeah, she needs another 1,000 plat to cover the costs. But
Yeah.
the
I don't have
renovations
1,000
are
plat
looking
right now,
good,
but-
and I took the liberty of getting something installed downstairs that I thought would be cheaper, but it's coming up a little higher than I thought it would. But I thought a greenhouse for you guys would be pretty cool. It isn't going to cost that much. I can borrow the money for now, but if over time
I'll
you
pay-
could
I'll pay it
possibly,
back.
yeah, that'd be really
I'll
good.
pay I don't know if we're gonna have a lot of mouths to feed after this, so
Yeah.
probably a lot more money's gonna be free.
Well,
Well,
on a bright note, there is something. I got something for Esme here. If you could let her know when she's back, that'd be great.
That'll be dreams. I'm gonna go to my room and I'm gonna meditate.
I'll just pat you on the back.
So can I just Bobby, what is that noise? It sounds like you're using a rainmaker in the
eating
background.
nerds, that's
I'm just eating
so
nerds.
tasty.
It sounds like a rainmaker in the background. You know, one of those like when you tip it.
Isn't cannibalism right there?
Yeah, she's eating us.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Eating us.
It's
Oh my
really
God.
peaceful. Okay, so yeah. Dreams, will you read the note? It just says Esme on the top.
Yeah, I will. I don't think she'll be too upset about it.
She will not be upset about it. So she was told recently, or she mentioned recently, of an item that she was interested in at a particular shop, the Gilded Flute. It was 650,000, but it's been purchased, and that means it's up for stealing.
Okay.
So Skelly has found out who purchased it and has put their address on a piece of paper.
I'll just.
Well, technically Ada found the address, but Skelly's written it.
I'll get a message in. Hey, Esme, I know you're a little upset, but I got some good news for you.
I'm taking a sabbatical.
Even if it has to do with stealing something?
Depends on what it is. Is it for the Gauchai?
No, it's for something from the Gilded Flute, something you were looking for.
Go on.
For reference, the item is the Harp of the Angels.
It's the Harp of the Angels.
Go on.
It's in. It
You
seems we
can't.
got the name and the address of who took it, who bought it.
And what that name and address might be?
Name and address.
It's Vara Kiyaki,
Vara Kiyaki.
and the address is in Kamachaya, in the Kinshasa Republic. She's a wealthy landowner. Fuck Yaki! She's Vara Kinyaki. And she's in. We've got an actual address here. So it's 18 Spring Blossoms in Kamachaya in the Kinshasa Republic. She's a wealthy landowner. And owns multiple farms. And she's bought the instrument as a gift for her son, who lives with her.
Look at that. All the privileged kids get all the nice things. I think it's time to lift that.
I could marry him and then divorce him and take half of it.
Please don't. He's 12.
That's long term.
Saw it in half.
Thank you so much for this information right now, good sir. But actually, Esme can no longer come to the phone right now, so I will be passing on this call. Thank you.
Excuse me? And don't you hang up on me?
Oh, please, sir, I'm just a secretary. Just a secretary.
Yeah, okay. Hang
I'll
up on
be
me.
in touch soon. Thank you for your call.
Bring your ass back to this house. All right.
And I will follow Lucas. Where are you going, Lucas? I love the recognition of, oh, that's me!
Who am I?
So so after everything that just transpired, I would have like walked out and like cracked my neck, and then would have been making my way out of the city, because since, I mean, I don't know what day of the week I got the bardic knowledge implant.
About
But
3 days
since
ago.
then-
4 days ago.
Yeah. Since then, I haven't been to the mysterious shack in the woods. I've been kind of nervous about
By
going there
shack,
again.
do you mean church?
Sure.
Okay.
um,
Very
Kind of
specific.
grand and marble, but sure, it's a shack.
yeah. I've been kind of like apprehensive and nervous about going back there, but I think with everything that's happening, I need to. I want to, you know, try and get some level of peace and clarity. So I'm gonna head on out of the city, and then when I do, I'm gonna fly over to the church.
Okay. You see that the church door is slightly open.
What?
That's what I said.
That makes me very nervous. I thought this was my place. Okay, I will land. And let's see. I will.
Please remember that you can't cast magic into the church from the outside.
Oh yeah, don't you just hate me? Okay, then I'll just like very cautiously walk up to the church, to the
Okay.
front door.
And you see a creature about 3 foot tall. Its head bowed, sort of in the center of the church between the pews. It's female, winged, dressed in green with long blonde hair.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I just can't get the fuck away from
And
this.
as you walk in, she... Oh. Hi there. I see you've come into my home.
Your home?
Yeah. It's the Church of Mailiki. I
Church of
maintain
who?
it. Mailiki. She's the goddess of nature and of druids.
Oh.
Please don't feel unwelcome. I only maintain the place. I was just giving thanks. I'll be leaving in a moment. You're more than welcome to use the church.
I'll wait outside until you're done.
Okay. Can you tell me something? When you found this place,
No.
what were you searching for?
I wasn't searching for anything.
You can only find this place if you search. Were you
Well, I
angry?
don't know what to
Upset?
tell you, love.
Were you angry or upset?
I wasn't really anything when I found this place.
Give me a deception check.
I'm not lying.
You were hammering the floor crying? I think that classes as
And fell
upset.
asleep and woke up. I
Yeah.
wasn't feeling anything. I was incredibly numb.
Okay, I can give you that then. I can give you that. Well... Okay, I hope this place brings you peace. I'll be leaving now. If you ever need someone to speak to, just call out for me. My name's Carla.
Why would I speak to you?
Anybody who finds peace here is welcome to speak to me if they wish, and if they don't, that's fine.
I don't know who you think you are, but I don't need help. Thanks.
I'm only saying, if you wish to speak to me, call out for me. It can be simple things. Perhaps something in the church doesn't feel right or has moved, or you want it moved back. Perhaps you require something. I'm not suggesting you need help. I'm only saying, everyone needs a friend sometimes. If you ever need me, call out for me, and if you don't, that's fine.
Well, you chose the wrong one.
I didn't choose you. You chose to come here. Many people visit the Church of Mailiki.
Look, I just came here to chill. So,
Then please do
if
so.
you're done, can you just...
Of course. She walks out.
So much for peace.
I thought she was fairly nice to you, but alright, fuck you. Stab you in the back on your way out. Prick.
As she leaves, I'm gonna wait a moment and then walk up to the door and gently close it.
Okay. I mean, yeah, sure. She would have closed the door behind her, but you can make sure that she's gone. Close it again.
And then I will walk up to the piano,
Uh-huh.
assuming it's still there.
Yeah, very much so.
Is the light still above it?
It is.
What?
It is.
Okay, I'm gonna sit down at the piano and kind of like kind of graze my like fingers over the keys, like not pressing any of them down.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like remembering like moments in my like growing up, you know, simpler times, like spending time with my mom and spending time with my dad and stuff like that, you know, Christmas, Thanksgiving, all of that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just being a dick. I'm gonna start. I mean, so I don't know if you had a specific idea in mind of the piece of music that I heard before. In my head, it was what?
I've got it if you want to hear it.
No, I just had one in my head.
Okay.
So like, what I had in mind, I don't know if anyone's watched the film Anastasia. It's a really good film.
Yeah.
So in my head, it would be Once Upon a December.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so I would start playing that.
Okay.
And I wouldn't be singing the words, but I'd be like humming it out, out loud.
Okay. I haven't got that, but this is the piece that was playing. And so, as you sit and play, what comes to mind when you finish typing? Just memories, or are you thinking of the more recent events?
It's kind of a mixture. Even though like when I first started playing, I was thinking of, you know, watching my mom play the piano and spending time with her and my dad. Like as I'm playing, like my thoughts shift to when I first met Esme and that night, and when I first met everyone at the Silver Bullet, and then seeing Strider's wife fall, and then seeing Lavi, who's she?
Who's Lavi?
Seeing Kellyanne crying in the grass. Yeah, that kind of, I'm like going back and forth between those
You're in
thoughts.
the sad motion.
Yeah.
Okay. And where shall they be playing? Frost. You were headed out.
Mm-hmm.
What were you gonna do?
So, I'm gonna give it a few minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Grab myself a bunch of that mist.
Mm-hmm.
Roll it up and smoke that shit.
Okay. How often is Frost turning to drugs recently?
Not massively often, but a little bit, dabbling.
You don't seem to have any. Do you have any mist in your inventory? Oh yeah, there we go.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Okay.
I got fucking tons of this shit.
You've just only added the sensor version. You haven't added the smoked version. That's not very helpful. So are you burning it as a sensor, or are you smoking it?
Smoking, yeah.
Okay, right. Yep. So that's fine. And as you do,
I
you
need to
feel.
one and then...
No, it's fine. You feel relaxed. I mean, it would help because it would give you a +2 to wisdom and your -2 to initiative.
Yeah, I'll do that real quick then.
Okay. Give me a Constitution save.
Oh, because it's his first smoke.
Perhaps not first, but certainly he's still new to it.
Yeah, that's a 4.
Okay, you will have disadvantage on athletics checks for the next 24 hours.
How does that... Oh, right, yeah, no,
Weak lungs.
the
Potential
dex
side
thing
effects.
that I'm talking about is,
Dex, wisdom.
that doesn't...
Wisdom and initiative.
Oh, no, but I'm not talking about that. I mean, you know, the big dex bonus thing I've got going on, that doesn't cover athletics, does it, or does it?
No, athletics is a strength check.
Right, okay.
Okay. So yeah, you will have disadvantage on all athletics checks for the next 24 hours. And speaking of your disadvantaged athletics, are you going anywhere?
I will be shortly.
Okay, you'll be walking slowly. Off you go.
Will I?
Where are you headed? Yeah, you've got disadvantage on your athletics. Your lungs are weak.
But my dex bonus thing is that I move fucking quickly by natural means anyway, because,
Well,
that's what we wrote the thing as, yeah?
okay, go climbing across rooftops and you'll be nice and quick. Where are you going?
Right. So I'm going to try to get in contact with Esme, if I can.
Okay.
Hey. Yeah, Esme.
Hello, this is Esme's secretary. How can I help you?
Oh, good. Good. You're still with us. Want to do some freelance shit?
I'm really sorry, but Esme's got an agenda fully booked for the next 5 hours, but maybe I can fit you in after the party later tonight?
Okay. If it's not anything you want any help with, then best of luck.
Thank you so much for contacting Esme, and I'll see you soon.
Esme Inc. Okay.
Right. Then, I'll, take a trip down to get myself, take a trip down to the surgery, I guess.
Hey, kitty cat. Want some company?
Yeah, sure, why not?
All right, let's go.
Okay. And are you headed down to Gehenna? To Damnation, sorry.
Yeah, I'll head down to the surgery.
You walk into the Merry Minstrel, as usual. The man on the door today looks a little different. He's a tiefling. And when you get down to Damnation, you see that there is a tiefling flanked by 2 genosies. Password.
What was it again?
Fire dash.
Nope.
Nope.
No, that's him.
What was it? We're going Damnation, yeah?
You are?
Yeah, it was
Cold
something
steel.
metal. Cold steel. There you go.
Sorry,
Yeah.
that's been changed.
Changed.
You weren't
When
informed.
did that happen? No, I wasn't informed.
Very well, where are you headed?
The surgery.
Your regular customers there.
Yeah, you could say that.
I'll just flash some of my. Yeah.
Oh, and for whom do you work upstairs?
Silver bullet.
Ah. Well,
Come on, man.
the password's Quicksilver.
Ah, Quicksilver.
Alright, thank you.
Changes are happening
that.
down here.
How so? What's wrong?
Maharask is taking a more personal interest. But everything should remain as normal for the casual customer.
That can't be good. Not for us.
Please, go ahead.
I'm
Right.
kind of regretting this now.
Okay, and you're able to head to the surgery, as per usual.
Mm-hmm.
And you see that it's very empty. But inside you do see, you do see Clyde in his white overalls. Well, welcome back. What can I do for you?
Hey. Do you mind if I get my hands on another upgrade, please?
Of course. And what is it you would like to upgrade?
I need to grow a few more wrinkles on this brain, if you know what I mean.
That can be done. Not a problem. That'll be 9,000.
Thank you kindly. Much appreciated.
Please, take a seat.
I shall.
And you feel a shot of ecstasy as you picture the internal workings of a gun and you see them all being put together, taken apart, put together, taken apart. It's incredibly satisfying for Frost's brain.
Definitely.
Oh, is there anything else I can do for you?
Not today, thank you. That's plenty for the time being.
And you, sir?
No, I'm good. I'm just here to, walk the cat.
Very well. Thank you for your service. Wait. Are you Dreams?
Yeah. What's up?
Somebody was asking for you.
Was it a lady? Was it a woman?
No.
Oh, shit. All right.
Tiefling.
I don't care then.
Tiefling.
Yeah.
Was he dark eyes? Black skin?
No.
Oh.
Fairly normal looking tiefling, to be honest.
That's surprising.
Yeah, he said he was staying at the where was he staying? I've got it here somewhere. The sinkhole?
Staying at the sinkhole.
Room 6.
Room 6.
He's been asking everywhere for you.
Oh boy. Okay, that can't be good.
Well, many passing the message.
Thanks. I'll wait for Frost to get finished, and I guess I'll make my way to the sinkhole.
Okay. You enter in, and again, it's very empty. Only the bartender on duty. Oh, good afternoon. Can I get you anything?
No, I'm just here to go visit somebody.
Very well. We've only got one guest in at the moment. Room 6.
Room 6?
Yeah.
Alright, I guess I'll make my way up there.
Okay. You knocking on the door?
Yeah.
Opening the door is a tiefling, finely suited. Ah. You would be Dreams.
Yeah, and you are...
JF.
JF.
No, JF.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that.
I work in Gehenna.
And...
But a colleague of mine has suggested I visit you.
Who?
Jylok?
Oh, you know Jyla. Okay.
I supply Jylok.
Oh, well. I would tip my hat if I had a hat.
We run the pharmacy over in Gehenna. Myself and Nizana.
Okay.
Largest drugstore in the world.
Oh.
And Jylok said that you were cooking some new stuff.
Yeah, I got some things in the works.
Well, I have a deal for you. Half of whatever you make from this, deliver it to Jylok, he'll deliver it to me. The other half, do with it as you please.
Ooh, okay.
And he goes and he gets a small... I don't really know how to explain it. It's like a cylinder, about 4 inches long. And he twists it and pulls it apart and lays it on the floor. And then tilts the edges, and he basically makes a rectangle on the floor. And then raises it up, and it opens up into a large chest. And inside you see herbs and herbs and herbs and herbs and herbs. Everything that you could possibly grow.
Yeah, I'll just get down and just start
So,
looking through them.
this here, nice and simple, Nightshade, you should know that one. Goes in Fulscum. Okay. This is Dreamweed, it grows over in the Kinishira Republic. This is Pinkleaf, it grows in Duvry. This here is known as the Velvet Rose. It grows in Nguala. It's the main component in Paradisium.
Oh.
This is the Dragon's Tooth. It grows in Eslik. And we use it for Inferno. And those plants there. And he points to some mushrooms. There are 10 of those. See if you can do something else with them. Because right now, they make bastus.
I see. Okay.
And they call it the Fezres.
That's rest. I've
We
never been
believe-
a man to attend a challenge.
We believe these mushrooms also power the magic in the Underdark.
Hmm.
Something exciting has got to come of them, right? We've tried
Most
experimenting, but frankly, we've made 10 different variants of bastus. So, whatever you make, don't test it yourself.
Alright.
I suppose you're not quite stupid enough to take bastus.
I don't touch the stuff. I heard good things. Just kidding.
Good. Well, Jarlock says that you're a man of innovation. He also says you're great company on a beach. You ever come
Yes.
by? just for you, 50% off. As long as if you make anything new, you'll bring it to the pharmacy. And that includes any of those clever potions.
Do I get a cut of the action more than just a discount?
Well, as I said, we'll provide you the herbs. Half of what you make, you give to us. Half of what you make, you can sell yourself.
Okay. I just don't want to piss Jarlock off, but maybe I can. Okay. You can do
I can piss Jarlock off for you if you like.
that may be a bit
He's
better.
not seen these mushrooms yet. Maybe I'll drop a line that you've got hold of them.
Alright. I can do that.
Good. Pleasure to meet you, Dreams. If
Pleasure.
you need to contact me, here's my sending disk number. Hands you a little cube, which you can insert into the sending disk back at the... I nearly called it the Unsung Detective Agency. Back at the Silver Bullet, yes.
Alright, and I'll just refold this and this chest and hold on to it and...
Sure. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Also, you might have noticed that business down here is bad.
Yeah, what is with the... What's going on? What's with
They changed the password, but didn't tell anyone.
Yeah. Why? What's up?
Horos's just flexing his muscles.
Ah, of course.
I can tell you why.
It'll calm down in a couple of days. Word's getting out about the password.
Alright. Okay. Oh, boy. So, Frost, are you finished with everything you gotta do down here?
Down here, yeah. All this stuff that's going on really is fucking weird. Like, I'm still not sure what to make of it, huh?
As do I. But how are you feeling about all this with Strider?
Oh, I'm fucking fuming, dude.
Yeah, I can understand that. You know, since that job, I got a chance to talk to the Horus, and he wants to meet me.
You'll get involved in shit that I cannot recommend you do, but it's your call. Always is.
I'm already in some deep shit, but hey, let's get out of here, smoke some drugs, and just kind of fucking just let it go.
Yeah, just don't get yourself fucking killed, eh?
Yeah.
It sucks to end up finding someone cool to smoke with and then lose them like that, yeah?
Yeah. I say, you know what? I've seen you've been just a little bit cutting loose.
Keen senses, huh? Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the nose.
I'll tell you, I sure fucking needed it today.
What kind of stuff are you fucking with anyway?
At the minute, this is only missed. Nothing too major, you know. And just, you know, the usual sprint that we do. When we do.
We got 5 hours, right?
Yeah, we got a good few hours. Probably about 4 now, yeah.
Alright. Let me introduce something that's way better.
Are you walking out the door of the sinkhole at this point?
Yeah,
Oh, good.
yeah.
Make a perception check. It's a disadvantage.
I have it.
Wait, that's all.
Make a straight roll, yeah.
Me as well.
Yeah, both of you.
20.
Yeah, mine's gonna be disadvantage, but yeah.
20?
Oh, yeah, mine's a nat 1.
I got a 20.
Okay. In that case, make a dex save.
Yeah, that's a 28.
That's
No,
a 10
not
for
you.
me.
Only Dreams.
That's
Oh.
a 10.
Okay, Dreams, you feel your arm being yanked quickly. Then all of a sudden, you're in the ethereal realm. You're being pulled forward by a figure. Shadowy figure, fast.
I'll look down. Okay, I didn't smoke this yet. What is going on?
You hear a voice
What's
in
there?
your mind. Nothing. Wait. Moments later, you are sat in a room. Nondescript. White. Your ethereal realm fades away. Did you have any plans of delivering those?
Delivering
The grimoires?
intel? Yes, I was going to deliver them.
Oh. When?
I mean, all right. Okay, I was trying to read them. Okay.
You hear a voice from behind you. Oh, dreams. You won't understand those. They're not for you.
I know they're not for me. But is it so bad that I want to try and understand you a bit better?
No, it's beautiful.
Okay. Here.
I don't need them.
So then why'd you have me get
I
them?
wrote them. They were a test.
Are you ever gonna be done fucking with me?
Yes. The trials are complete.
Trials.
Only one thing remains. Eliminate the competition.
Are you asking me to kill?
No. I'll eliminate them. Lachlan failed. But you succeeded. So fitting that they call you dreams. For in your dreams now, answers await you. I brought you something.
What is that?
She hands you a tome. It's part of your new pact with me.
New pact, huh?
Or ongoing pact.
And what does this give me?
Magic. Quite simply, it is a pact of the tome. You will
Gotcha.
need it when you level up in Warlock.
Oh.
Just the one level. As you show your devotion to Zenobia, she shows her devotion back. When you slink into that dream state now, what is with that golden bathtub?
You know, I just had a dream once when I was young about some king in a far off land, and I would think, when I'm sitting there amongst the muck and the bullshit in the streets, and then I would think there's across the world, there's probably some king sitting in some palace, washing himself in some sort of lavender smelling bathtub with golden clawed feet, and I just thought, you fucking asshole.
And now there
Okay.
is.
It's only dreams, Sylvia. It's only a dream.
Oh, but in your dreams, we're gonna find out so many truths.
I guess.
I
Well,
won't leave you calling out in silence anymore.
you won't?
No. You and I are bonded. But there are other worshippers of Zenobia. Those we allow to exist, and right now, one is speaking with your friend. Look. And she sort of glides her hand across the table, and it becomes a smooth mirror. And as you look into it, you see Frost speaking with a golden tabaxi, who has approached him on the street. And we will let dreams watch as we flick over to Frost. Frost, you're approached by a golden tabaxi.
Whoa.
About time we met.
Uh,
Don't you think?
are you...
Yeah, please supply her name. That would be really helpful.
Are you the... No, I do remember her name.
Yeah, but I don't.
Are you the one I've been seeing flitting around
Yes.
in the corner of my eye?
I've been watching you. You're from somewhere
Been
else.
tailing me?
No. Just keeping an eye. We're
I was
alone
gonna say
here.
you're doing a pretty good job because I didn't see you all that much.
No, but your friend's shot on that Tobias bastard.
Yeah.
Got there before I could. And from so far away. Remarkable. I pride
Yeah, she's got
myself.
talent.
I pride myself in the contracts I take, but that's a kill and a half. Quite literally, actually.
Yeah, you can say that one again.
A beautiful tragedy. Well, can I buy you a drink?
I have to
worry.
admit, I'm kind of
Your
waiting
friend
on a
will be
friend of
back
mine
soon.
who, Huh?
Your friend will be back soon. He'll know where to come.
Oh. Oh. Okay then. Interesting.
You see, him and I follow the same divine, I guess. She calls herself Zenobia. Tis to her tune that I walk.
Hmm.
But
I don't think Dreams has ever mentioned this at any point to me. That's interesting.
perhaps not. I apologize if I'm revealing your companion's secrets.
It's okay. I won't reveal to him.
But where do you hail from? Snow tabaxi.
There's a little town, I guess I could call it, south of the Goliath port city.
So the rumors
Yeah,
are true? Hamachi exists?
Yeah, the rumors that you've heard are more than true.
They say it's unreachable by humans. How did you escape? How did you get over here?
If I tell you, you're probably going to think I'm deranged, crazy.
I doubt it.
I took a trek up north
You made your way on foot?
Port Town. Yeah.
I've travelled from Barramuns to Sondai, and from Zenambrak to Taxlington, all on my own 2 feet. I don't think strange.
You've travelled as well, huh?
Most of the world. I came to Juras only recently. I was cast out from Veraldo, from Akiva, of the Desert Tabaxi, when I was only 17 years old. I stole bread.
Left Hamachi, huh?
I stole bread from my mother. And no, she left 42 years ago.
No, I'm saying around the same age, but yeah. Okay.
Yeah, same age, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm cursed.
You can't go back.
Well, that is as much a curse as a blessing. No, I set foot in the land of Zenambrak after taking a boat from Akiva all the way along the coast. And I stole from a house. And the witch cursed me to never find home again, but to seek forever.
Zenambrak.
42 years I haven't aged. I seek endlessly, but no place feels like home. I never settle.
Shit.
But I do get rich.
That's... I guess that makes up for it then, huh?
I followed you for a while, but though we have a lot in common, I think perhaps it's your friend that I should be speaking to.
To Dreams?
No. The one that took the shot.
Oh.
You see, I'm chasing a legend. The legend of the Assassin's Companion. I wanted to kill Tobias because it said that he had a book on this item. But when I searched the house, it was gone.
I see. I have no idea. I can't say I've seen that book.
They say it's a gun created by the head of the Justin family for his greatest bodyguard. But it went missing the night it was made. It's made from adamantine. They say that no one survives a bullet from that gun.
Sounds like quite the piece.
Doesn't it? But alas, it is only a legend I'm chasing. I
It
shall
might
continue
exist,
to do
it
so.
might not.
What do you know of the old Tabaxi ways?
The, as you say, Viraldo Tabaxi?
I believe that once we were one people. Perhaps our stories are the same. They say that the Tabaxi were born as a creation of Ram and Ha, god of the deserts. And that one day we will again find our true forms. And walk as tigers in the night. But recently, I've discovered something unusual.
Unusual.
Perhaps I might show you. If we
Please, do tell more.
Well, we'll need to step outside. She leads you round the sinkhole to the back, where you see her concentrate for a moment, and an image of her appears 30 foot away, facing her, a complete mirror of her. I believe that is what it means to walk in the night. And as you see that this echo is cast in shadow, as if in the night.
Okay, that's one neat trick.
Well, I think it's available to us all. She hands you a book.
Wait. I'm not from Viraldo. Do you think it might?
That's what I want to know. The legends say we were once one people. Give it a read when you are at peace and have time. And give me a call sometime. And she hands you a small cube with her sending disk number.
Neat.
Let me know what you
Thanks.
find out.
I'll be in touch. And
Oh. Can you read that? As you look down.
yeah, I should be able to.
As you look down, I don't think you can.
What, the book?
Yeah.
If I can't read it,
Unless you picked up another
I will
language
learn
recently.
to read it.
Well, I thought I might be able to help you with that. She hands you a bracelet. This is a codex.
Oh shit, nice.
It allows you to understand what is written there.
So this is the codex for
Yakaria.
yeah.
It's the ancient language of our people. You should learn it.
Huh.
But I don't think you can learn it the same way that you learn some other languages here. For it is not written in any book.
Huh.
And as you
Okay,
put the bracelet
that's-
on, you will see that the book says Biblical Studies of Roman Hall.
Okay, it definitely works. Definitely works.
Congratulations, you received a copy of the Bible. At this moment, Dreams, the mirror clears. You've watched all of this and witnessed all of it.
Wow.
She's an interesting worshipper.
Where'd you find her?
Under a desk in Anakesia. Ironically. Except she was calling it home, not hiding from gunfire.
Hey.
Not the same
Minutes,
desk
man.
either, but a desk nonetheless. Seems I find a lot of my worshippers cowering in fear.
I wasn't cowering, okay? I was planning my next...
You didn't know what you were doing. You were lost.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I was lost. You're right.
Well, each of them begins to find themselves eventually. Yes, go back to your friend.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright.
Yeah, that. And she lets out a strange, sort of very high-pitched whistle. And the same person that grabbed you that you didn't quite see before comes in. They're hooded, but give me a perception check.
Okay. 1 second. Disadvantage or regular here?
No, just reckon.
Okay.
No, the disadvantage is because it was behind you. Sick.
13.
Okay, I saw the 4, I was like, huh. Yeah, you notice a little bit of fur out the bottom of both the legs of the suit. And the
That's what color?
It is golden, but the stature of this creature is nothing like Tabaxi. You see whispers of a mane beneath the hood. As he takes you by the hand. I'll escort you back now.
Can I make a nature check on this?
More so an insight check.
Okay. Oh, also an insight check.
No, more so an insight check.
Oh, more so. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's not you would know
15.
what the race is. It's more the fact that these people don't exist.
15.
Okay. You recognize that it's a Leonin.
Oh.
But clearly from another continent. As they were wiped out almost 1,000 years ago.
Wow.
And he's not the chatty type. And he'll drag you into the ethereal room.
This feels weird.
And he'll deposit you in front of the sinkhole. Safe travels, Dreams. And you see Frost standing just at the side of the tavern. And we shall leave you guys for a moment before you reunite, and we shall find out where Esme is.
Depression time.
Oh no.
Okay. So I'm gonna lay out my deck, and I'm gonna enter a deep meditative trance, which I now know how to do because of my fairy descendancy.
Mm-hmm.
But before, I'm gonna cast the Encode Thoughts cantrip.
Yeah.
And I'm going to focus on the moment in which I was born. Which might be really hard because obviously she doesn't remember that. But I'm hoping that through meditation, I can get a flicker of that moment.
You desperately try and search backwards. You see images of you in a crib, nursing, but not the moment of your birth. And then... did you want assistance?
So I'm gonna pull out my lute that I've had since forever. And I'm gonna sing a song to my patron.
Okay. I mean, he's just spoken to you asking if you want assistance.
I'm going to sing him a song because I've been
Please
writing
do.
this the whole week.
He will appreciate it.
Gavis, lord of the cards of fate and luck, Fay who ascended, 'cause all the others suck. I summon thee, keeper of secrets, owner of destiny. Come now, gift me your wisdom and revelry. Ding-ding-ding-ding.
Sweet. I don't think I've ever been liked before. That's different. Thank you. What can I do for you, Esme?
I've just been feeling really low lately. I kind of came to the conclusion that everyone that I've ever loved, liked, or had any connection with just tends to leave or betray me or do impulsive things that like really harm me. And considering you're like the only person being whatever you are, not to assume, that's been with me since pretty much forever, I think you're kind of like the only friend I can trust, which is kind of sad because you're just a voice in my head and it's like practically narcissistic. But
Once you're saying this, he's giving you visions of Lucas, of Frost, of Kellyanne. He carefully avoids Strider and Dreams right now.
yeah, I get those visions, but there's been a tendency with the people that I trust to betray me in some way or shape. So I'm
Whereas,
just
of course,
expecting
Esme,
to
you are undoubtedly trustworthy.
Well, I've never betrayed them.
Yes.
I wasn't planning on it.
Good.
As a matter of fact,
Interesting.
Scabbers, I don't know why you're being so sassy with me, because I've never betrayed anyone I made a promise with.
As much as true. But you thought
Now,
about it
when
sometimes.
Yeah, because of money, wouldn't you?
Need if I have money.
Anyway, that's not why I brought you here today.
Of
Thank you
course.
for coming. I'm sure you're like very busy doing your mystical things and getting into the heads of small
Esme,
teenage girls.
I'm always here.
Okay, well, that's besides the point. I appreciate that because it's always nice to have like
What
a
do you
shoulder to
need?
cry on. What was my parents' names?
Oh, I really didn't want to give this away today. Give me a persuasion check.
Okay, I rolled a 1, but I'm going to replace that with an 8 that I rolled earlier, which makes it a 21.
Okay. Oh, I really didn't want to give this away today. Okay.
So I just need some help here, man. I'm feeling kind of lost.
Your father was a tiefling. As you see here. And you see a finely groomed man. Do you want his name?
Yeah.
Rolakos. Your mother was an
My
elf. Of sorts. A fairy. Her name's Pearl.
Not the one I know, because you said me my parents were dead. I'm fact-checking you, Scabbers.
What?
Years ago, your parents gave you up. They knew their life was forfeit. They knew they must die. And so they did. But Esme, your parents live again. In service to the one that count them killed. They were once good people. But they're not anymore.
Okay, well, that's a lot to process right now.
Yeah, I think we'll take a short break. Welcome back. And we resume with... What the fuck is that? There we go.
Yeah.
We resume with Esme and Scabbers.
Scabbers,
Scabbers, yeah. Sorry.
I'm gonna need help.
Oh?
I need to kill my parents. Again. For the third time.
I can't assist you with murder. It's not within my power. I can show you where they are. I can show you the truths of how they live. I can read you the portents on how they might... how a battle with them might go, but... I have no power to do anything like that.
Sorry, Scabbers.
I'm sorry.
Cough attack. It's just a lot to process. But you've given me power before.
Power, yes, but not that sort of power.
What else do you need from me?
Nothing.
Oh my god. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, it's fine. I will do the talking. It's not about what I need from you. It's not about what you can give me or what I can give you in return. It's about learning to do more with the powers you have. It is only your learning and your progression that can help you in this. I can't just feed you more power. You wouldn't know what to do with it.
But you can teach me.
And I will help you do so. But it takes time. It takes experience. Wielding the magic of the warlocks is no simple task. But keep doing your readings. Keep looking to the future. I'll be there helping you.
You've been with me for how many years? Somehow, you've come into my head. You've let me sign a pact with you. Why?
Because you're lost. And you seek answers. That's why I come to all of my worshippers. All of my... What do you even call that? The opposite of patron. Patronese. Sure.
Worshippers.
Yeah, worshippers is what I went with. Yeah, all of my warlocks, exactly. I come to them when they're lost. Help guide them through time, and when they're ready, they can access their powers. But it's when they're ready. Yes, now I don't withhold anything from you, in terms of power. I only let you grow into it when you're ready.
Well, then get ready, because I'm going to get ready real soon, and I'm going to need a big chunk of it if I'm going to kill that bitch of a mother of mine.
I'll be with you.
Thanks, babes.
Well,
You
thanks
know,
for the song.
I've read a lot on patrons, and they usually ask for like blood sacrifices or extreme murders. You're pretty neat. I just do
liked
some
the song.
tarot readings every now and again.
I liked the song. But... yeah. Most patrons force a pact. Mine are by choice.
See, that's why we get along. Freedom of choice.
And of course, there is the one thing that you did agree to, but that in time. You agreed to
You're not
find,
gonna...
agreed to find the Shinsei, didn't you?
No.
Yeah, you did. Said find out where the Shinsei is. And that was the bond of the pact. That you agreed
What's
to.
a chinche?
The Shinsei. Great. Does anybody listen to the intro to this fucking session ever? The Shinsei is the divinity. He was brought to the earth to counterbalance the Morgoth, the primeval. They're the two gods of the earth. And they both live upon the earth.
Oh shit.
So you want me to fight a god?
Go watch the Arxos trailer, by the way.
I thought it
It
was
gives
like
a lot of
recipe.
history.
Yeah, I'm in character, if you don't
Yeah.
mind.
Very good. Yes.
What?
But I'm just seeing the surprise on other people's faces, terrifying me. Like, hello, episode 7, guys. Yeah. Go. He wants you to find the Shinsei.
I thought that was a recipe. That's an actual person. Have you seen how many people live around here?
It's no person. It's a god. They're better at hiding.
All gods are people. They're just overpowered people.
Actual fact.
That and the lack of a body and, some other super strong, cool things that they can do.
If they don't have a body, how am I supposed to find them, Scavis?
Quite. Don't worry. I'm not expecting you to do it tomorrow or even next week. But you just keep doing what you do. You listen. Find the secrets of various people. People will know.
You know what, Scavis? I just love how every time I talk with you, I have a lot more trauma to unpack. This is such a good idea for me every time.
Good. Oh, we shall unpack it together. And I'm going to leave Esme to her depressing thoughts unless there's anything else you wish to clear up.
I think we can just. I'll ask him more questions about my parents that he said he would give to me.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, I'll give you plenty of details on Parliament and Oracles when I've written them. And we move to Kellyanne. What has Kellyanne done since 2 o'clock this afternoon? What is she doing?
For the sake of what I want to do, I'm going to assume that I got back like right before the meeting, and that's why the meeting was held then.
Yeah.
And I don't know where Michaela is, but I'm assuming she's with me, and I would like to personally deliver her to Zelia.
Yep. That's absolutely fine. So, as you head down through the Merry Minstrel, you're stopped by a tiefling. Password? And I will make the assumption that Dreams did everybody a solid and communicated that the password has changed. So you will know it's Quicksilver.
Alright. Quicksilver.
The word spreads quickly. Please, head on in.
Quicksilver, quickly.
Coincidence. And you are able to head on down to the archway.
Alright, how's Michaela doing? After getting back all her memories and all that jazz?
She's doing alright, but she's still feeling a little shaken.
Alright, well, I'm holding her hand as we walk down.
As you come into the archway, it's empty. Of customers. There are workers there. You're greeted at the door. Ma'am, are you here to see someone specific?
Yes. I'm looking for Zelia.
Zelia's upstairs in her office, ma'am.
Alright. And as I walk up the stairs, I'm gonna knock on the door. I have a special delivery.
Kellyanne? She comes to the door and sees Michaela. And just... the two of them just leap into each other's arms. Michaela begins to cry and says, there. Come on, we'll talk it all through. Let me get you some tea. Have a talk. You're home now, you're safe. She looks to you. I can't... Thank you. You had my loyalty before, but... anything. Anything you need.
Anything to keep my employees happy. But I must ask, what the fuck is going on here?
Oh.
Downstairs, I mean.
The password's changed. We're trying to get as many messages out to as many of our old patrons as possible. It's been dead since this morning. Came downstairs for, the morning rounds, and even 3 of the employees couldn't get in. Luckily, I stay down here.
Do you know the password?
Yes, I've sent out messages to as many people as possible. I assume that you also do, as you got down here. Although I'm sure you have your ways. As I said, we're sending out messages to as many patrons as we can. We're expecting a large party this evening. So there is at least that. We're booking for 45. But...
wow. What kind of party is it?
It's an after charity do? Group of people from upstairs booked out a room. We're going to play some games.
That'll be intriguing. Maybe if I have the time, I'll drop in.
It'd be good to see you. But yeah, hopefully... what I've done for today is we've cut back on the production for food and for drinks. And we've put aside anything that we think needs storing. We've also paid a mage a small amount of money to keep the food fresh for tomorrow. We shouldn't make any losses today, ma'am.
Sounds excellent. Well, I'll be on my way.
And thank you so much.
Of course, but remember, now you owe me a favor.
Anything you need.
And with that, I'll leave.
Okay. You headed anywhere else?
Nope.
Okay.
Well, I'm heading back to the Silver Bullet.
Yeah, cool. When you come in, Strider, did you say the Silver Bullet?
Yeah, I just went
Okay,
up
cool.
to my room and I was just
Oh, right, you're upstairs,
sitting
that's fine.
meditating.
You see Olivia is sat in the middle of the floor, surrounded by puppies, just playing with them. And as you come in, she sort of gets up guiltily and sits behind the office desk. Pretends to be doing something of some sort. Clearly she's just spent all day playing with the puppies. But it won't be long before other people start coming back in. I'll assume that everybody gets back by 6, so you guys can get ready. And we'll convene around 6-ish. Did Esme come back?
She comes back for the puppies.
And for the fact you get to steal?
Because she needs to feed them. She hasn't fed them today.
No,
So she's back
okay.
with puppies.
Okay, well, you can do so when you get in. Did Lucas come back?
No, not yet.
No, as in,
So, like-
will he be coming back for the party, is what I'm asking.
I mean, he'll be coming back to actually see what the jobs are, like in a more
Okay.
detail.
Yeah.
That's not
And...
funny.
no, I mean, technically, Strider did explain the stories, but that's fine. And he has explained the jobs as much information as he's got, but I will repeat it in a second, so that's fine. And Dreams and Frost, would you have, after smoking a bit, would you have made your ways back?
Yeah.
Make my way back, just come in. I swear, I wasn't high when I said this. I saw this. It was legit. It was a Leonid. A Leonid.
What's that?
In all fairness, I don't think Frost is going to have a fucking clue what that is.
What is a Leonin?
You don't know what that is? It's a
No,
fucking.
no.
It's a big cat version humanoid of you. It's a lion. It's a lion man.
A lion cat thing.
No, you're a cat. That is a lion man.
You are a cat man. Lion.
Hang on, run this by me one more time.
You just hear Dane walking along in the background going, "Why you always lying?" Slowly in the background.
Okay.
Hi,
All right. So you're a tabaxi, right? All right?
Yeah, a snow
Okay,
tabaxi,
so-
and as I found out today as well, there's other tabaxi which aren't snow tabaxi, which is a mindfuck, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know.
so it's tabaxi and it's tabaxi.
Yeah, so yeah, you're a tabaxi, which is basically like a man house cat. Pretty much, that's basically what you are. Okay,
Right, I get it.
but I have seen a Leonin, which is basically a lion man. Lions are like big cats. They live in the wild. They don't, they're not strays in like the city. They're lions. They're predatory. I mean,
Just like
cats are
Frost,
predatory
if he
also.
was caught.
You say that like snow leopards aren't either.
What'd you say that? What'd you say that to me?
I said it's like Frost if he was hot.
Exactly. Exactly. It was such a hard time to articulate that. Yes, Esme. If Frost was hot, that's what he was.
At this moment, Strider has got bored of your discussion of lions and opens up his journal. Reads, God, I can't remember the last time I was let out the bag. In fact, I can't even remember the last time he looked in the bag. I don't even know what this stuff is on me. This jumper's been on top of me for about a week. Apparently, we visited a few nice places. Always wanted to go to Duvry, but fucked if I saw it. I saw the inside of this damn rucksack. Whole time. And the one time he gets me out, he was thinking all about sad things and some dead wife. I don't know. Like,
Fuck you,
Jesus,
boss.
that shit's heavy. I don't need that. Why doesn't he ever just get me out
Can't
for a
shoot
casual read?
myself.
You can, but it'll just keep coming back.
Okay. Makes me feel better.
And yeah, you can put the journal away. And you're all convened. As you were saying, Strider.
I'm fully dressed, ready to go, and I'm making no assumptions that anyone is coming.
I
with
love
me.
the way you had to
And
stipulate that. Like, Strider regularly leaves for a job half dressed, but today he's fucking fully dressed.
No, like Strider came out of his room and was fully expecting to leave on
Right,
his own.
okay.
Like he's not expecting any. Like he like everyone's coming back and he's seeing that, but he he feels like he knows where everyone already stands on it, and so he's decided that he's just going to leave, and he's not going to ask anyone to come with.
Okay. And so, as the group of you are standing around, Skelly, however, is going over the job with you all. So, it says here that the first party is at the Fair Duck.
Sorry, there was something I wanted to do before I came
Okay.
back. So like after playing for a while, so you said that the glowy light is still like above the piano. Okay, so like I want to fly up there and like touch it. Does it still feel the same as it did before?
It does.
Okay. And then I'm gonna leave the church and close the door. And then I'm gonna go fly over, well, fly back to the sea, land, so I don't get fucking fined again by that asshole guard. And then I'm gonna go see Delilah.
Okay. I'm going to head over to Dane's house.
Yeah.
Okay. You knock on the door, and a young woman answers the door. Perhaps 17? She's a water genasi. Hello?
Hi.
You look like Delilah.
Okay. Is she here?
Yeah, hi, I'm Naomi. I look after Delilah when Dane's at work.
Aren't you the kind of thing that breaks up marriages?
Oh, no, not me. I'm Skelly's niece.
Even worse. Is Delilah here?
Yeah, she's here. She's just playing upstairs.
She's just crying upstairs.
Playing! She's playing, goddammit!
Playing.
Happy days! Right,
Okay.
what, did you want to come in and see
May I
her?
come in?
Of course.
Yes.
And as you enter, you hear the sounds of a flute.
Okay, I'm like not even paying attention to her and the babysitter. I'm just gonna walk straight past her and head straight upstairs.
Okay, you see 11 doors.
What? What kind of madhouse is this?
You were told that Dane inherited this from his parents. It's very, very elaborate and made of, this marble
Then
flooring.
I guess I'm opening one door at a time and hope I don't find a
Naomi
red room.
sighs from behind you. That one.
I'm gonna like slightly turn my head, but you don't need to breathe on me. And then I'm gonna go into the room that she pointed in.
And she's playing the flute. Sat on the floor.
Okay.
She's learning.
I'm gonna walk in and close the door behind me.
Okay. Naomi's a little put out by this. Sorry, that's over there. Wasn't prepared.
What?
Wasn't prepared for the... She'll open the door. Excuse me, but Delilah's safety is my requirement, and I'm afraid I don't know who you are, apart from the fact you look like her.
And yet you let me inside and let me upstairs and told
Because
me
you gave me so much
you were
choice.
in.
Yes, well...
Well, if you was to protect her from a bad person, if you don't have a way to stop them, why are you trying now?
There are more than one way. There is more than one way to hurt a child.
What?
What are you here to say?
Nothing to you.
She puts down her drink on the side of the table, and she walks out and closes the door behind her.
That's what I fucking thought too. 17 and an alcoholic?
It's water.
Oh, is it vodka? We don't know.
No, it's definitely water, as that's how she's going to be listening to everything you say, but you don't know that, so carry on.
Oh, whatever, I don't care. It's like, look at this thing when I walk in. Or
Yeah,
this
sorry.
conversation.
Sorry, Naomi was just sort of a bit distracted. Delilah looks up at you and... Hey, you came back.
Well, I wanted to make sure you're okay. Are you still getting those visions from your dad?
No. I don't get any visions anymore. I get real dreams.
Have you seen your mum?
No, but she sent a present. She holds up the flute.
But she hasn't come to visit you.
No, Dane says it's because she feels guilty and also she worries for me. She's worried that
About
she
what?
might bring harm to me. She said she wants to keep her distance for a while.
Well, people will always have excuses to let you down.
Perhaps. But yeah, I'm
Well-
doing okay. How are you doing, Lucas?
Well, that's all I really came to check on, so I guess I'll be off. And I'm gonna tend to leave.
Okay. She'll let you. She's not gonna say anything.
Okay.
As you're walking out, Naomi calls out behind you. You know, sometime you could come and play with her. She's very lonely.
Aren't you here for that?
I try.
But not
Yes.
hard enough.
I'm only one person. Besides,
And she's only one girl.
maybe she'll see something she understands in you. She's a hurt girl. I can't do much. I play with her, but she's troubled. And I
I'm
don't
just
think
gonna
that...
walk
Okay. You do so.
Hey, Lucas, you come back anytime soon? We got.
Yeah. He'll get back and Skelly will begin to tell you about the jobs. Shall I stop at you? So, 2 jobs on the docket for tonight, according to the boss. The first is a party at the Fair Dock. It doesn't say who the party is for. It mainly says fleece them, steal everything they own. Cheerful.
Doesn't say how.
No, but I've done a little research. The person running the party... sorry, wrong page. Too many notes. Is Tiresias, who owns the Rampant Pelican in Nexon. He's the host. Why it's hosted in Juris, I don't know. That's all I could find out, but there are a lot of illustrious guests coming tonight. Most of the shop owners in Juris. Some politicians. Various others.
Can't believe I wasn't invited.
Neither can I.
Any masters going to the party? Like Master of Coin? Master
No, nobody of sort of Gehenna or Damnation. Only the upper class, the nobility. Mostly the good guys, if you like. And that's all the information that the job gives. Pay is 2,000 plat. The second job seems even stranger. It mentions Ada by name. Suggests that Ada, your changeling, impersonates Vlad, who apparently will be at the Silver Bullet at exactly 6:30 p.m. Well, they've got 17 minutes. They ask that Ada impersonates Vlad, and all of you go and party in Gehenna, and at least make an appearance at the Shot in the Dark.
It's weird that they call her our changeling.
Well, judging by who the job's from, they probably see her as a slave.
Ew.
It just
Very-
amuses me.
Ada stands around. I don't mind. I'm more worried that they know I'm here.
So, why do they need this alibi?
Doesn't say?
Need to know. We don't need to know.
Well, Strider, my loyalties ride with you. I left earlier just because I knew it would pull your leg, but
Ooh. Killer.
I'm honestly surprised I still have. I don't even showed back up.
again, my loyalties ride with you.
Before we go off on this job, or, well, not before that, but I wanted to properly apologize. Dreams was right. This was a decision I should have discussed with the group. I was in a very low place at the time. and the only things that I've known throughout my entire life have been in the Gao Shai for most of my life, and then the few years that I've spent here with the Silver Bullet and with my wife and all of that, and I've already lost enough. I don't want to lose any more. And so I relapsed. I fell back on the things that I knew. I knew that the Gao Shai, being in them, would provide some level of protection for all of you. And so, and that's why I went back. It has nothing to do with, was an impulsive decision, but it wasn't done specifically for any gains or because I have nothing left to live for, but it was because I didn't want to lose anything else. And as I said before, if you don't want to work for the Horisk, you don't want to do the jobs for the Gao Shai, you don't have to. You don't have to leave as either. You just don't have to partake in the jobs from them.
While you're being honest, Strider, are we going to tell them about the 100,000 we owe to the construction company?
I'm paying that personally.
Okay.
The timing there just wasn't great.
Well,
Just saying.
I just think that Strider should put it all on the table. That's what I'm saying.
I kind of feel like a lot of the times you just stir the pot a lot more than you should. You've done this a few times before.
Well,
That was
I like honesty.
the expansion for the company comes out of my pocket, not theirs. That's why I didn't tell them about it.
Okay.
Because as far as I want you guys to be concerned with, is just that we are getting an expansion on the place, but that doesn't mean that you then have to pay for it. As I am still the technical owner of the company, it's my job to pay for this stuff, not yours.
Okay, boss.
Very cute. Speaking of the mob, give me a moment. And then she's gonna go to the sending disk and she is going to contact Colic.
Mm-hmm. It rings for a while and then... Hello?
Hey Colic, it's Killian. I just wanted to let you know that, I send my love. And when Killian sends her love, that's basically meaning she's open to do any favors for them.
Okay.
And that, she's in good standing with them.
Very well. Business here is going well. Your next payment is due next week. It's looking good and on the up.
It's lovely to hear. I have to go for a job. I just wanted to let you know.
Okay. One question, Killian.
What's up?
How much should Delsana know about the inner workings?
I trust her. I think you could tell her everything.
And she can handle the darker side of the business?
Wait maybe a month or two. She's been through a lot.
Very well. It's just we had a break-in the other night. We caught them. And we're currently keeping him... Well, we want to know who sent him.
Right.
We haven't told her yet. I just wanted to make sure.
Okay. Yeah, just be gentle with her for a while.
Okay. Will do. Thanks, boss.
Yep, and I'll hang up.
Okay.
I just want to pull Strider aside for a second.
I'm just going to clarify that out loud, actually, just before you do. There have been a couple of hints dropped as to who you might be robbing from. But as yet, there has been nobody clearly telling you who you're robbing from. As far as you know, you're just robbing from a party now. Dreams, you pulled who aside, sir?
Yeah, just a quick. And I'll
Me.
yeah, shout her, throw moms over him. Listen, boss, I know what it's like to have a monkey on my back. I also know what it's like to get the motherfucker off for a little bit. If you need a staycation or a vacation, you can just come to me.
Thank you, but it isn't getting anything off. It's like I said, it's more just wanting to keep everyone else safe.
Yeah, no, but
And
sometimes
if that means I have to go back to some things that I'm not really proud of, so that you guys can live a somewhat protected life, so be it then.
yeah, and I appreciate you trying to be the valiant leader, but you just can't do it all, you know.
Ain't that the truth?
All right. Well, let's go rob some snooty ass bastards, shall we?
Yeah.
I'll step upstairs and get dressed in my nicer suit.
At this particular moment, Vlad will make an appearance. You see a tiefling. He knocks at the door. And as Olivia
I'll
gets the
open it.
door, he comes in and... Well, good evening. I'm Vlad. I believe one of you needs to see me. And you will need this. And he holds out a book. Sort of like a notebook. There are some details there that may be required for the person impersonating me. Friends, associates, names, parents, that sort of thing.
So why'd you need an alibi?
It's not our place to ask, Esme.
Do you really want to know?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alibis are usually required when one is committing a crime.
What you doing?
Tonight is my initiation.
For what? Are you gonna make me keep asking follow-up questions?
It's not in my nature to be particularly revealing. Tonight I become a wet boy. I know. I didn't think that through when I put the name when I put it down as a name, but it's regardless.
You're gonna become a what?
No,
but you know what they are. You know what they are.
I thought wet boys were fallen angels.
A lot of them are. Not all.
Not all.
Oh, okay. I thought all of them were. Sorry, my bad.
As soon as he says he's becoming a wet boy, I'm going to immediately be like, "That's enough questions." No,
You can be impulsive. Why can't I?
Because do you know who the wet boys work for?
Clearly not. That's why I'm asking.
The same person that we work for. That's
Exactly.
Do you have everything you need?
Know any inner workings for the wet boys?
Do you have everything you need?
I'm not making a deal with them. I'm just asking questions.
Do you have everything you need?
Sorry, DM question. Just so I've got this written down properly. So, Tiresias's party is the one that we're robbing. Then the second one's Vlad, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and what are we doing with Vlad's?
We just have to take him out on the town, give him an alibi.
Ada impersonates him, and you go out and party in Gehenna.
Right, so that's an alibi for him. Right.
Right. So we're gonna have to split the party so we can do that?
No, the party in Gehenna starts at midnight.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I guess I'll come back down at this point in time and just. Before we do any of this, 'cause I kind of heard from upstairs. No one's after you, are they? I don't want my colleague to be in any mortal danger.
I have rivals.
But will they actively try and kill you tonight?
I'd say there's a chance. It's unlikely.
The percentage chance?
I don't know, 5, 10?
Uncertain.
5-10% chance?
Yeah. Somebody tried to kill me last week.
Oh, okay.
But
Might have been.
you're going to Gehenna for a party. Somebody's bound to try and kill you at some point.
That's a fair point.
That's how Gehenna works. Sorry, Kellyanne, go on.
Would it be possible for me to contact Zelia?
Yeah?
Sending discourse, or do I
Sending
have
this.
to physically?
No, sending
All right,
this.
I'm gonna quickly contact her.
Yep.
Zelia, remember that party you mentioned? Remember your, pickpocketing bouncer?
Yeah.
Do you think you could have him on the job tonight?
Want me to bring him back?
Just for tonight.
Boss, if you want the party stolen from,
Yes.
why hire the bouncer that got caught when we can hire pickpockets that don't get caught?
Well, aren't you the one who caught him?
Well, yes, but I've got a few
And-
friends who...
Our patrons didn't catch him.
I like your thinking. Do you want me to get a couple of other hands on the jobs too?
Yes, that would be helpful.
Excellent. I'll get it done.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, Ada, be careful.
Ada sort of turns to you and... yes. Sort of nods towards him. I don't think she particularly wants him knowing which one of you is the changeling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Very well. Vlad will leave. As he thinks you've got all the information you need.
I'll go through his little book and take notes of everything.
Okay. Yeah, it's dry as hell. It's just names of friends, colleagues, associates, parents, all that.
All I need.
But yep, take it all. But then, of course, Ada will also make sure that she knows it. She turns to you, well. And then she appears as him. I guess that I'll be practicing. You'll swing by here, or shall I meet you in Gehenna?
Well, we'll swing by.
Yeah, I think that's best.
I'll see you then.
Because, if he does have people wanting after him, I don't want you out on the town looking like him. Be by yourself.
Thanks.
Is he a playboy?
Not from the looks of it in this book.
Hmm.
If anything, he seems to be a loner.
Well, he is becoming a wet boy, so that's less people who have to know about him.
That's true. Don't they have, like, special abilities? How am I meant to impersonate that?
I got you, girl.
I doubt that anyone's going to ask specifically to do the powers that he has.
Sure.
Just make sure that he's seen.
I guess maybe he's not so
Out.
casual with his abilities. Alright, well...
Besides,
Mhm.
you could also just threaten. Tease
That
them.
also works.
I like threatening people.
Plus, he's also it's also supposed to be he's off the job at that time anyway, so shouldn't be a problem, right?
Sure enough. Well, also, he hasn't become one yet, right?
No, not yet.
Sure.
His initiation's tonight. That's why he needs an alibi.
I wonder who it is.
No, I don't want to know. Alright, well, whoever's coming with, I'm leaving.
What do they need to do for the initiation?
It's a kill.
I don't know.
It's a hit. This is Ada responding. It's usually somebody...
What if it's one of us?
No, none of you are important enough.
Okay, calm down.
Thank
Ada.
you.
Feelings.
She's right, though.
The Wet Boys initiation rites usually involve somebody very high up.
Oh, I hope it's Pearl.
Why they need an alibi?
There are only 12
No.
Wet Boys at any time. One was recently killed by guards of the Emperor. I assume that's why they need a new one.
Great.
The last initiation was the Prime Minister of Tethras.
You what?
Like I said, I wonder who it is.
Yeah.
I have a feeling we're going to be seeing that tonight.
Ooh, foreshadowing.
Well,
And if we don't see it, we'll most certainly fucking care about it very quickly.
I would assume that is correct. Well,
Anyways,
shall we?
we've got work
Yeah.
to do. I'm still mad as hell, but this job that we've got to do.
Well, you all know where the
How
fair
up-
duck is.
How
Oh,
up
sorry.
my alley is this job again? How up my alley? Does anyone need?
Yeah, you
reminding
should be
how
okay
up
about
my
it.
alley this job is.
We'll see if we can find somebody to stick something up your alley first.
almost happened earlier with that tabaxi.
And you're able to make your way out. I'm assuming you're all wearing fancy clothes. You're all going as party goers.
Yep,
I'll
and I
wear
have
the dress.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
It's just I know, just I have the Zenobia around my wrist, the one I took off of
Sister-in-law.
Yes.
I'm gonna put on the dress Kelly told me to get, and I'm gonna do my makeup like she told me, and then I'm gonna go up to him and be like, "What do you think?"
Ta-da! Cinderella moment.
I'm gonna dress the same as last time with the two-piece, and just to emphasize it, because you didn't get it last time, I'm wearing leggings underneath so that she could just rip the skirt off.
Yeah, that's the bit I missed last time. She was like, "Can I take my skirt off as a bonus action?" And I just lost it. Okay. In answer to your question in chat, Killian, you could, but you'd have to give up everything else.
That would be kind of cool, though.
Yeah.
What's the question? I can't see it.
Can she be a wet boy?
No.
There are female wet boys,
Clear,
but you would have to give up everything for it. They also swear an oath. Go on.
I was just gonna say, I'm just gonna dress in the same suit I dressed in last time. It's like the only suit I own.
Excellent. So
Yeah,
you
same.
you all make your way to the fair dock, where there is a gentleman on the door. Sort of looks to you and just
Will
a
we give
regular
an
search.
invitation card?
And then as he goes to search Strider, he leans in very close to Silver Bullet.
Mm-hmm.
And you go. He doesn't search the rest of you.
Finally, we'd get given the importance we deserve.
And as you go in, you see that this is more of a cocktail party. There's no buffet. There's no food. Instead, there are drinks, and they all seem to be free. They're on a table. They're sort of you go over and you just ask, and they hand them out. Which does mean, however, that there's no money exchanging hands. Oh, go on.
I don't want to interrupt you, but I want to do something before we go inside.
Oh, okay.
So I'm guessing Strider is leading, so I'm going to step up a bit further and walk up to him.
Mm-hmm.
Boss, I know I gave you a hard time, but I'm ready to accept your apology.
I'm sorry, Esme.
Thank you.
I didn't mean to betray your trust.
I've been thinking a lot about it, and when I was young, you fed me and you gave me a home, so it's unfair that I'm not letting this little mistake of yours go by. But of course, in exchange, when I make a mistake, which doesn't happen very often because I'm incredibly cold and calculated, even though you don't give me enough credit for it, I expect the same return.
Of course, Esme. Now, before we go in, I want to go over rules with everyone first.
Mm-hmm.
Dreams, I feel like you're best for talking to the crowds of people, probably closer to the bar. Just remember, and I'm gonna, as I say that, like right before, like in the middle of the sentence, I'm gonna message everyone, just be like, we're here to take them for everything they have. So your main priority is to get the biggest group you can and slowly work your way around and take all of their money. So, do what you all do best. Lucas, I don't know what you're supposed to do.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Lucas, you can be my date.
No.
Wait, date. Wait, hold on. No.
We don't need
I
a
need
date.
someone to distract them.
A lady taps you on the
Draw-
shoulder. Go on. Sorry. Carry on.
Don't draw attention to yourselves. It's just in and out. No one's supposed to know that we were there. And no one's supposed to know that their money is all gone.
Right, let's get this shit going then.
As you are all going in, there is a lady who taps you on the shoulder. Excuse me, you will need one of these. And she hands each of you a ticket with a number on it. Okay. Darth. 182.
Now, where's my pencil?
Kieran. 105. Lavi. That's as fuck. 110.
Fuck.
110.
Sorry, what did you say?
110. Esme. 165.
Ooh.
Lucas. 2020. Get me with the double nat 20s. Frost. 183. It's really sad that in rolling a d20 twice for numbers, I only managed to roll a 4-digit number once. That's depressing.
Amazing.
But yeah, if you've all got your numbers, these
I'm
are
pretty sure I got
raffle
mine.
tickets. Do not ask me to remember them.
I wrote mine down. I just
Okay,
don't
good.
wrote down the right
Well, that's
number.
fine, because whatever you say will be canon. And so, as you get your raffle tickets, you head in.
Cool.
And you see a vaulted stage. There is a piano at the back, being played by the same gentleman that was playing last time. And there is a microphone in front. You see a long table to the right with drinks on it. And a man from behind is serving them. Only one man. Another gentleman is walking around with trays of champagne glasses. There is a little bit of finger food going around, but nothing too much. And Esme, your eyes are drawn immediately to the back right of the stage, where you see a cello. Black wood. With gold inlay. Although you don't think it has any magical nature to it, it does look severely expensive.
Don't tempt me.
Frost,
I'm
however...
gonna
Oh, sorry, go on, Esme.
Must be smart about what
I'm
you
gonna
take.
walk up to that stage. I'm gonna strut, ta 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 ta, and I'm gonna mimic the way Kellyanne walks.
Yep.
Ta 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 ta. Feeling like
Performance check.
glam and like fab because I'm like copying my sis. I'm gonna say, I heard this is a party, but I couldn't help but notice that there isn't any good entertainment going on.
I hate my party.
After the announcement, one of the guards responds. Frost, you notice the security before anything else.
Uh-huh.
Siphon. 22 of them. 11 on each side. All of them holding Justin machine guns.
So absolutely don't fuck with these guys.
The security's tight.
Yeah, no shit.
Dreams? You might not notice them, but they notice you. A tiefling comes up to you. Shakes your hand. Dreams!
Hey.
It's only been a couple of hours. How's it going?
Yeah, no.
I don't
So
think this
come
was
here
your
right
kind of
now.
event.
You know what? Neither did I, but here I am.
Hmm.
So, show me around a bit. What's going on? Tell me who's who.
I'll come and introduce you to Nizana, my partner, first.
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
Fantastic. And JF takes you over to a female, tiefling.
Hello.
With a black ponytail plaited all the way down her back, right to her tail. She looks up at you, and her one ear is studded with black diamonds. And the other is completely empty. She looks at you. Well, so you must be Dreams. Jadok speaks highly of you.
Wow. I'm glad he speaks all good things. Hello.
He's not the only one that speaks highly of you. Bartholomew looks at you.
Oh, hey.
Dreams. I noticed the sensors.
Yeah.
They're good. Can't say I haven't been experimenting, to be honest.
I'm glad to hear. But I'm sorry. Zana, I am taken right now. I'm having a hard time focusing. Whew.
I am also taken by my husband.
That's-
Gestures back at JF. But I appreciate it. Thank you. We've worked together for
I
many
knew
years.
I'd like you.
I don't mean this rudely, but you don't strike me as the sort of person to attend this kind of gala.
Yeah. I got a little invite. I thought I'd, step out of my comfort zone.
Very well. Interesting. And at this moment, you are interrupted by a horrible static effect on the microphone. Then a gentleman stands at the microphone. Sorry, give me a second. At the microphone, you see a finely dressed tiefling in a suit, and a long beard plaited into 3 sort of bubbles. And, well, I see all of our guests have arrived. You can see he's not particularly used to using a microphone. He's like shouting at it, but I won't do that because it'll piss everyone off. It is such a pleasure to be the host this year of the 34th Gala of the SOS. It is my pleasure to welcome you all, and for such a good cause. For, after all, it's what we're truly here for, is it not? I bid you please, do enjoy the evening, but don't forget where the proceeds go. I want to tell you a story. Recently I made a visit to the SOS, and I met a young girl. She was barely 12. But she had a roof over her head. A warm house. That's fine, Shimon. I'll get onto it in a second. Her parents, well, her mother, no one knows who her father was, left on the streets. But Save Our Souls brought her in. Gave her a home. A place to live. All because of the good work that you guys do today. I appreciate it. Young Galdra will live a safe life. And a home. Because of what you give today. So please, be generous, dig deep in your pockets. The buckets are coming round now. And let us have some fun. The raffle will be held in an hour. Please make yourselves welcome. As we welcome on the Galadrites. And 4 fairy women walk onto the stage. Each lining up behind a microphone. And with a couple of taps, the piano begins. They begin to sing. Think Motown, bit of soul. Lucas, I'm assuming that you're probably the person who's furthest back.
When the speech was being told, like the second figured out what this thing is, I would have messaged everyone in a group chat. Are we seriously gonna rob from this?
Good.
Do we have a choice?
Yeah, we could leave.
Next thing you know, horse's head ends up in our beds. I don't know.
Don't we live every day like that anyway?
I mean, you're not incorrect. It's just we live in a world where we're surrounded by enemies. We just gotta choose the right enemies.
Yeah, and guess who the fuck we're tied to now? Can we really choose enemies?
If you were tied lower,
There's always a choice.
told that most of the choice to leave right now.
Are you sure you've got internet back? Darth, you're completely frozen and we can't understand a word you're saying.
Ah, great.
Can I make a suggestion that you go back to using the phone, but then use your computer to roll?
Sure, maybe.
Thanks. Because right now, yeah, you're completely non-understandable.
In the end, whatever the decision is the group wants to make, I can leave right now. It's up to you guys. What do you guys want to do?
I'm in the boat to want to leave.
I'm proud of you, Lucas.
Well, I just want to put this in the air that robbing from these people is basically like taking from people like me. So I'm not really super down for that. But, and this is a big but, we could manipulate the raffle so that we win, which means that we won't walk out of here hands empty, but we also aren't necessarily taking from the charity.
Do you know what the raffle prize is?
No, but I'm guessing it's good.
You know what? Let me. Am I still next to Nizana? And Jar?
Yeah.
Hey, I know this is a charity, but what's the raffle prize anyway? I got this ticket, and I'm just.
There are multiple prizes.
Ooh.
We donated one ourselves.
Oh, what'd you donate?
Boat.
A boat? Holy shit.
Dreams, can you ask them if there's any instruments?
Sure.
She will tell you
I've
that.
got my goals.
I'm not sure about all the prizes, but I know that the top prize is something unusual.
Unusual.
Yeah,
How's that?
it's a new piece of technology from Tetris.
Ooh.
It's some kind of screen that tells you different things. You can record information on it.
Really?
Basically, this is like a 85-year-old trying to explain a computer 20 years ago.
Yeah. Oh. Huh. I mean, if anything, I wouldn't mind sticking around for that.
Yeah, there's also one of those strange little vroom vroom things that they've got in Malfi. No, there's no cars like that. No, this is you sit on it and it can kind of, it's a bit like a wagon, but nothing pulls it, and it's really fast, and
Not a scooter.
it's like a really fast scooter.
A motorcycle?
Yeah, none of those things exist in this world, but it's basically it's like a personalized hovercraft. That's really fast. There's also a necklace. It's one of the special ones from Chimbulok, with those really fine opals. I haven't seen all of the prizes, but a lot of people have donated very kindly tonight.
Oh, nice. Okay. I'll just take a second to dip back over. I'll look at I'll look around for just a quick little excuse. See a guy walk around with champagne. Ooh, I'll be right back.
Very well.
Well, see, some of the prizes are pretty interesting. You can get like a
summary
vroom thing, and a quick summary of I mean, if anything, if you don't really feel like stealing, you could just wait around. But at the same time, I wouldn't like to think about the ramifications if our boss comes back empty-handed from Gaoshai.
Okay then, let's manipulate the raffle. The money still goes to charity. Everyone thinks that we won fair and square. We all win.
You okay with that, Lucas?
But we don't have anything to actually give to the Gaoshai.
The prizes from the raffle.
And they told us to rob them of everything they have. If all we go back with is just a prize, we might as well not go back with anything.
We could go back with all the prizes.
How can we ensure that, though?
Were you gonna say something, Lavi? Because you popped up, but...
I don't know if you guys are aware, but I'm a master at manipulating games of chance.
That's what I like to hear.
That's true, I forgot. Alright.
How could you forget? We literally visited my casino last week.
I remember. I'm kidding.
But if Strider wants me to steal, then again, my loyalty's right with him, and I'll steal anything.
I'm going to be personally stealing, because that's what I was told to do. That's what I was ordered to do. If we want to manipulate the raffle so we win, cool. I'm not asking any of you to steal. You're just here to help me with my job. And my job is just to take as much as I can. So...
just to let Kira know what he missed, that's Darth saying that he will be stealing everything he can, and Killian saying that her loyalties lie with him and she will do the same. Frost, you were saying?
Fuck it. Consequences be damned. Where's the nearest mark?
Shit.
If it lands in the middle, I get to pick for you, and I'll pass him my coin.
So is this Esme agreeing to the stealing?
No, hell no.
Well, that's what Frost is doing.
No, he said heads or tails, right? He hasn't thrown
Oh,
on it.
I see.
So I said if it lands in the middle...
I've just understood, right? Okay, the coin of indecision. Yep, got you.
You didn't have to tell him.
No, I was just knocking it out.
No, I figured as well, yeah.
Sorry, the one person I haven't heard from is Dreams. Dreams, are you in for stealing, or...?
I'll personal conversation with Esme. How you feeling about this?
I'm gonna make this conversation public. Just to be clear, the people you're stealing are the people that I was less than 15 years ago. So you're stealing from little Esme's.
It's not like a little Esme didn't steal from us.
That's
That's how we met.
actual facts.
There's a big difference between an orphan who has no family stealing to eat and a bunch of highly trained guild members stealing for Evil Corp.
Yeah, but there's one thing that has to be said here, which I'm not sure everyone really understands, right? This whole deal that went down, this whole thing of the silver bullet being under whoever the fuck, I don't even need to say. Strider said this was about protection, yeah?
I do just want to clarify. The Gaoshai, well, the Horus, did agree that only Darth had to work for him. The others were free to do as they pleased. I'm just going to clarify that that was an agreement made.
Of we are under the bullet as well. So
No, he has specifically said that whether Strider uses the silver bullet or not is up to him. But he must do the job that he's given.
Exactly. That's why I said I'm stealing, because it's what I have to do. The silver bullet isn't like my employees working for me. It's a third party that I use to help me.
Exactly.
Whether they want to help me is up to them. So if they don't want to help me, that's fine. Then I just don't use that tool.
I still feel like we're entirely stuck with this, considering the fact that, half of what we earn is going to be going straight to whoever the fuck anyway. So, I mean,
Well, Strider,
plus
just
any
be clear, I'm not
potential
judging
benefit
you.
that we could get from this shit, that would all basically be out the fucking window if this shit doesn't get done. So, we're as stuck with this as it is, but in self-interest, for anything good to come of this, then, I basically have to fucking do this shit.
Frost, have you ever heard of tax fraud?
Yeah.
Tax evasion.
Yeah.
If I don't have to, I'll step out of this.
Why do you think Esmail was saying going freelance, huh? All of my personal workings?
Sorry, Navi, by step out of this, do you mean you won't do it, or do you mean you will step out the call?
Don't not do it.
Right, okay, not doing it.
But I am still open to manipulating the raffle tickets.
Yeah, that I'm down with.
Yeah, like I said, you guys go ahead and do whatever you want. Just know that anything that I do is going to be going towards the job that I have to do. I never said that any of you had to steal. I told you all you could opt out of this job, and as much as you keep trying to say, well, we have to do it, no, the only one who will get punished is me. Because I wrote in when I joined again, they specifically asked, is the silver bullet and all of your employees considered under the Gaoshai? And I said, no. They're a tool that I will use for jobs given, but I will not let them join, and they do not take orders from you. So, you want to leave? Go ahead and leave. I won't stop you. Just know that I'm going to do what I have to do.
Right.
Strider.
Okay, can I say this the way I'm thinking, right? We may not be associated with all of this, but we are still somewhat linked. So shit can still come down on our head, because I do not trust those fucks one bit to honor a deal.
The Gaoshai will honor their deal.
The Gaoshai might. I don't trust the other cunts too.
Frost, have you seen your team? I mean...
You're a hell of a lot more trustworthy than them.
No, I mean, nobody can come for us. Look, Kellyan's a baddie sniper, Dream's got mad drugs, Lucas can fly and yeet people from the sky, Strider is like angst on guns, and you're just like a big old pussycat.
And who's gonna catch
Nobody's
me,
gonna
right?
kill us.
Listen, I'm with Frost on this. I'm not gonna steal from charity. But I am with manipulating the raffle. However, Strider, if you get into any trouble, do not hesitate to call.
I should clarify.
I'll vouch for that.
I'm not going to steal from a charity. But anything they're not going to give to it, yeah, I'll steal that.
Hey, Frost, wanna go smoke?
Do I know if my dealer's mark is traceable?
In what sense?
Because Killian wears silk gloves with her
Yeah,
But-
it would only be traceable in a casino.
okay.
It's not relevant to the general area.
Strider, how far are you willing to go with this?
As far as it takes to keep everyone safe.
Let's find out.
And
Is the
what
bucket past his Strider?
What?
The bucket at this moment is exactly as you say that, Strider. The bucket is passed to you.
I'm gonna do what I have to do.
Give me a sleight of hand check. Or just disconnect. That works too. Sorry, Lucas. I didn't mean to cut you off. I just I want to see what he gets. In the
I
moment.
mean, I can't carry on without Strider here.
No,
so-
no, I'm well aware, but I'm just explaining. I didn't mean to cut you off in that sense. I think we'll take two. Oh no, he's back. He's back. Give me your sleight of hand check, please.
I got a 7.
7. Sick. You get 106 gold
All right.
of the 400,000 that was in there.
Okay, listen. I'm not a pickpocket.
No, you're not.
It's a leg breaker.
God fucking damn it.
What if
Right.
I mean you're working for the Gaoshai and you're doing whatever they say? What if we become public enemy? What the fuck is that? Why can't I say enemy?
It's alright, it's just another, Jaboose moment.
Enemy number 1. Then what? You still
What do you
following
mean?
orders?
Even if it puts us at risk.
You guys aren't attached to it.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, what if they want you? What if they want to target us? Are you still on their side?
No. I'm
And to be fair-
only with them as long as they help keep you safe.
And to be fair, you keep
That's
saying
why
we're not
I'm
a part
doing
of this, we're not attached to this. I still don't believe you, not one bit. I don't believe them either.
Because
Okay,
we are
guys.
attached to it. That's just a
It's-
fact.
Yeah,
Guys,
that's exactly
listen.
what I say.
I'm always down for giving Strider a hard time, but it's clear that he did this to keep us safe, and milking it out of him isn't going to take us anywhere. So are we going to steal that raffle money or what?
That's why I feel like I've got to stick to our end of the fucking bargain with this shit. Right, I'm gonna try to steal from this pot. I hate this, but I'm gonna fucking do it. Right.
Then you
The
still-
bucket
I'm not having
passes.
any-
The bucket passes. Frost.
Right. What shit can I do to boost this as high as possible? Let me just have a double check through.
Take a sprint.
Judging you.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna pop a sprint right before the thing comes to me as well. Fuck it, we're doing this. Sprint. Boop. Oh, holy shit, that goes high.
While you're doing it, give me an intelligence check.
Whoa, hang on 1 second. Why is it that when I click to put sprint on, my dex goes up from 23 to 30? Is that coding right? Surely not.
It's bugged. You just got to reload your page, and then it'll fix it. That's happened to me a couple times before too.
Right, thanks. What was he saying? Sorry, James.
Give me an intelligence check as well.
Right, well, once my sheet reloads, in check.
Yeah, I see you with 25.
Yeah, 16.
Okay. You'll realize through your artificer arts that perhaps you might be able to enchant one of these coins to look like lots of coins.
Okay. Right. In that case, I would like to enchant one coin as I reach in and see if I can pull out a bunch of, a huge amount of coins in one hand, but make the bucket look even bigger
Okay.
afterwards.
Give me both a perception check and a sleight of hand check.
Oh, that was actually performance rather than the perception. So perception's 12.
Okay,
No,
you're
no,
able to.
sorry, no, that's going to be a 15.
Yep, you're able to pick out a lot of the more expensive money, more worthy money. Some people have donated jewels, etc. Give me a sleight of hand check. See if you get caught.
Right. I want to make sure I'm double checking all of my items here to get every possible advantage I can squeeze out of this thing.
Fucking screen freeze again.
No,
Right.
my screen froze.
That is a 30.
Okay.
A 30?
God
That's not
damn.
including the dex. No, hang on, wait. That's also not including great dexterity, giving me the feats of sleight of hand that would otherwise deem impossible. So
226,000.
that's how much I pull.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm pocketing that, and I'm trying to do this to make sure it does not get fucking seen.
Yeah, no, nobody's noticed.
Right. As we were.
Okay. So, at this moment, Frost and Darth have chosen to steal from the charity bucket.
I'd like to pull Strider aside when I get a moment.
Okay. Lucas has
When no one's overlooking.
said absolutely no. Chaldean, the bucket comes past you.
I'll put in money.
You put in money. So you will put in money?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. It is then passed to Esme.
I'll drink the champagne. Look at the bucket full of money. Think of the orphans, Esme. Think of the orphans.
Can't go back now.
I'm gonna put in 10 gold pieces.
Generous. What? Okay. And
Fine, I'll put in 20 more gold pieces. Go on.
And
try
the
to
bucket
support
is
me.
passed to Dreams.
I'll look at Esme for a second and just think. Seeing myself in her every now and again. And I think back about myself. I'll put in 1,500 gold pieces.
Will I be able to see who the bucket already went to?
You would notice that it's been to most of your party at this point.
But what about the actual party, like
Oh right. Yeah.
NPC party?
You notice that a lot of people are reaching into their bags, reaching into their pockets. Some people clearly brought items specifically for this, so dropping necklaces in, jewelry, and lots of money. There's also not only one bucket going around, there are multiple. Give me a perception check.
Do I get advantage?
I don't know. Do you?
Checks that rely on hearing. Oh no, I don't. All right.
Okay. I haven't got a fucking clue, love. You're not in a position of advantage.
That's a 20.
Okay. You do notice that two people didn't put in money. Quite quickly handing it on to others. You don't necessarily know who they are.
Would I have seen this as well, or is it just Kellyanne?
I think Chaldean's more likely to be looking for it.
Right.
You do notice that they're both human. And you get the impression that perhaps they're involved in some sort of politic. Other than that, you don't know much. Other than that, most people seem to be being very generous. And the bucket is passed to Lucas.
Okay, as I do this, I'm gonna say it on call.
Mm-hmm.
I'm putting 61,000 in the bucket. That's all the money I have.
Very well.
At this point, can I approach Kellyanne?
Yeah.
Hey, sis.
Hey,
Mind if I keep you company tonight?
not at all.
Just, make sure you stay 10 feet of me. At all time.
What
Like
do
10
you
feet
plan on
within
doing?
me. Nothing. So earlier, in my tarot deck, I rolled 2 cards, and one of them was the Lover's card. I'm going to flip it now, and I'm going to choose me and Kellyanne. Whilst we're within 10 feet of each other, we have advantage on all ability checks and saving throws.
Excellent. Okay.
Nice.
After a little while, the buckets sort of circle around. And some of you see the bucket again. Frost, will you make a second dip?
I'm
It's a different
really
bucket
pushing
this
my
time.
luck, but
It's a different bucket.
different bucket.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, this is a terrible idea.
I don't have to, I'm only asking.
No, I know I don't have to. We fucking know the consequences of not doing this shit. No offense, but clearly Strider isn't up to the fucking job.
No.
So someone has to do it.
7 in sleight of hand.
No, I'll fucking do it again.
Okay, cool. I just need the
Same
sleight
shit
of hand
again.
check this time.
Nat 20, 39.
Alright.
Motherfucker,
This
dude.
bucket was a lot more full.
I want to do the same artifice trick and try to make it
Yeah,
look
of
like
course.
nothing's really changed.
He just takes the bucket.
Yeah, that's 380,000.
Shit.
At this moment, Dreams, where are you?
I think I might have I'm kind of staying next to Jerth and Nirtana.
Good. Jess turns to you and I'm gonna go outside for a smoke. Okay.
Hell yeah, I'm fine with that.
And as he walks you to the door, you look to the left and you see a cloakroom. Large.
Cloakroom?
Cloakroom.
Cloakroom. Okay.
Yeah. It's large and it's full of coats, bags, and a
Hey,
couple of
guys.
fancy looking umbrellas.
Oh, hey guys, this little room over here. I'm not sure if maybe you want to go take a look in there. Some fancy stuff in there.
As soon as he says that, I'll start making my way over there.
Okay. There's one security guard standing in front of the cloak. It's a Siphon, Warforged. He looks up at you. May I take your coat?
Yeah. I'll take off my suit jacket.
Are
Hand it
you
to him
enjoying the party?
as much as anyone can?
Very good. I'll go and hang your coat up.
I'm gonna... Yeah, and then I'm gonna walk away so I can still see it, and then I'm gonna start trying to devise a way that I can get in there. Or get him away from there. Ooh.
Are there any?
I just realized I have minor illusion.
No, I just read Josh's message. I'm not. Lucas isn't angry. He's just disappointed. Lavi, go on.
Is there a group I can socialize with?
Very much so. To your right, you see a group of fairy. To your left, a group of humans, and straight ahead, a group of tieflings. Behind you is an amalgamation of various different people. The person holding the majority of the conversation seems to be an air genasi, but there are lots and lots of different races there.
Alright, I'll go with the fairy.
Okay. You go over, and a couple of these people you recognize as shopkeepers from your childhood. One a politician. There's some wealthy people there. And as you join there, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome along. How are you finding the party?
I'm quite enjoying myself. Sorry, who's talking to me?
He's about to introduce himself, sorry.
Alright, sorry.
And then well, I don't believe we've met. I'm Lierin. Well, I'm one of those. I work in politics in Douvre. You're not from back home? You moved?
Yes, just a little change in scenery.
How do you find you're treated as a fairy, Juris?
Quite well, I would say. I mean, as well as you can be here.
Yes, well, the Genasi are kinder than most. It's harder in Anakesia, I hear, but... Well, I hope you come back home one day. And... Well, I wish you luck in the raffle. And at this point, a lady turns to you. Another fairy. I'm really sorry. Are you the casino owner?
Nobody really calls me that, but yes, I am.
Quite a coincidence. I believe my husband did some work for you last week. He works for the
really?
Mystics.
Oh, yes. Yes, quite the situation we had down there.
Well, I mean, he didn't say much about the work. He said it was difficult, but rewarding. Said you seemed like a kind and fair boss.
Is there anybody in the group that I would recognize from my childhood?
There is a owner of a local tavern who owns multiple taverns and restaurants. A gentleman called Zurich. And there is also a lady there, Dorothea, who is the wife of the most prominent politician in Duvry.
Zurich, is that you?
Oh, Kellyanne.
It's been such a long time. And then as I'm saying this, I'm like, putting my hand on his shoulder. I don't know what guys do, but you know how it's been such a long time, and that it kind of glides down his arm.
Yep.
And as I do, does he have a watch?
He does. It's a very expensive watch. As you are doing this, he says, "Oh, the donation your mother gave, so generous. Wonderful to hear she's doing well."
Yes, I hear her. Well, I visited her recently, and her business is going very well.
Thriving, in fact. I'm assuming you want to steal his watch.
Yeah.
Okay, make a dex check. Sleight of hand check for me, please.
That's a 15.
With advantage.
Oh, with advantage, yes. You're in range.
Okay,
of,
that was a nat 1.
Your 15 is a nat 1?
That's a 20.
Okay. You only need a 15 to succeed, but a nat 1 is an automatic failure. Okay, yeah. With ease, you slide his watch off, pocket it. And, well, it's such a pleasure that to see some of the more homegrown businesses working so well. Those of us who've worked from the very bottom upwards. I started with only one tavern, long, long ago. And, well, look at me now.
Likewise. Yeah. I mean, look at me. I started the Siren's Call, and then I ended up branching out.
And do you regularly come to the SOS galas?
No, actually, this is the first time I've been invited.
Well, welcome to the course.
Thank you.
We were blessed with the luxury of being able to give something to the raffle. It's only a voucher, but hopefully somebody enjoys it. Free meals for a year.
Wow.
We've also given out 100 of these vouchers to some of the children and families that the SOS have housed.
Oh, that's so kind of you. I wish I could do something of the same merit. I mean,
I don't think letting them into the casinos for free is going to help very much. But, well, you're here and you're supporting them. That's what matters. Thank you so much.
It was very nice seeing you.
You too.
I'm gonna go grab a drink. Would you like anything?
No, I'm fine, thank you. The cocktails are very strong here.
She's going to go, and as she's walking past Strider, she's gonna hand him the watch.
Okay. Dreams, as you're outside smoking. Jeth turns to you and I can't help but wonder, Dreams. You don't strike me as somebody who's particularly affluent. What brings you to the gala?
It's just a random invitation. I know people. That's something I can say that I'm affluent in. It's knowing people.
I was more curious as to why you accepted it.
Well, I accept it because I can't be loyal to a fault.
Me too. And at this moment, a Saifen comes outside. Darth, this is the Saifen who was guarding the cloakroom.
No one's there?
He walks outside. And he turns Yeah, I figured.
As soon as he leaves, I'm immediately going in.
Okay. And he turns to Dreams and Jeff. The raffle is about to commence. If you would like to make your way in.
Sure.
And he comes back in.
I'll wait my ticket. See if we win anything.
Okay. Strider, you're in the cloakroom. You're making buck. Hand over fist. He's completely oblivious. However, he is blocking your exit.
I'll do this. I'll do this though. I'll just, hey boss, yeah, be careful coming on the way out. I'm not sure, but this guy seems a little weak on his left side, maybe. And with that, I'll give him my natural 20 portent from earlier.
I was gonna minor illusion since we were so close to the door. Like there was one of the party goers is out there asking for help. So that's what my
we'll get to
plan
that.
was to
We'll get to that in a moment. You may need that nat 20. At this moment, the microphone is tapped. Well, we will be calling up a friend here to draw the raffle tickets. It is with great honor that we welcome up Ruth. Ruth was once housed by the SOS. Raised by them. Now, she leads them. All of this is done for you and your work, Ruth. Please, come up and draw the tickets. And within is a black pouch with multiple tickets in it. Well over 2,000. At this point, I'd like to ask Esme, how the fuck did you plan on interfering with this?
Okay, so
heist time.
I'm gonna cast Unseen Servant. And I'm gonna make the Unseen Servant go in the bag.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna make it pick out the numbers. I'm gonna ask everyone their numbers, and I'm gonna make it pick out our numbers first.
First?
Yeah, and like put them at the very top of the pile, just where she's about to reach.
Okay, there are 3,000 tickets in there and they're all folded.
Start unfolding them, baby.
Get to work, Unseen Servant. Okay.
And
yeah.
To give my Unseen Servant time, I'm gonna step up to the stage.
Two Warforged hold their hands out. Ma'am?
I'm an orphan too from the SOS, and I was told I was gonna be able to perform tonight as my contribution to the cause.
Give me a deception check with advantage.
That's my girl.
Okay, so the first roll is an 18, and the second roll is a 25.
Okay. The Siphon, one moment, ma'am. And he steps up to the stage and he begins to whisper in the ear of the gentleman, Tethris. Tethris? No, that's the name of the fucking city. What's wrong with you, James?
Yeah, Jesus, what?
Tiresias.
Tiresias, thank you. But he looks over at Ruth. But did you say that? Ruth looks down at you. Esme?
It's not me. I'm.
No. She knows you. She knows who you are. But it's not a bad thing, honey. It's not a. It's not a bad thing. Esme.
Big mustache.
I remember your parents
Ruth?
putting you up for adoption. But we never heard about you again.
Yeah, life's been rough, girl.
You're a performer.
All I had was myself and my loot. And even though I came here today with no money at all, I still wanted to contribute with the only thing I have, which is my immeasurable talent.
And you will.
God,
Lavi, give me a.
Up to the stage and it's so long.
Keldian, give me a blankets sleight of hand check for that.
A what?
Just give me a one blanket sleight of hand check for multiple pickpocketing, and I'll see what you can glean during that moment.
That's a 17.
Okay, cool. I'll bring you a list afterwards. Frost, do the same.
I love it. I hate my employees.
Oh yeah, by the way, I would like to specify that I'm targeting people that the bucket already passed.
Yeah. I mean, by now it's gone around the whole room, so. Frost, are you here? Hello?
Oh, my microphone was muted. Sorry. Yeah. That's 27.
Okay, fantastic. I have a list of the both of you. But first we must draw the tickets for the raffle. Perhaps. Ruth turns to you. I would like to let Esme here, child of the SOS, draw the first 2 tickets.
But Ruth, if I don't perform now,
Oh,
I need to go home because my ferry's departing and I only bought 1 ticket and I won't be able to afford another one.
We shall get you another ticket, but please
No,
do us the
can't
honor
take
first
any-
of drawing a ticket.
Get out of the closet.
The first prize for the ticket, for this first ticket, is a voucher to eat freely in the restaurants of Douvres, courtesy of Zurich.
Oh, that's amazing.
Okay, and as you reach in,
I'll draw a ticket.
do you
I'll
want to
cast
draw a
one.
ticket that Unseen Servant hands to you, or do you want to draw a different ticket at this point?
I'll draw a ticket that the unseen servant hands me and I'll take a sneak peek. What
'Cause-
number is it?
183.
Hey, cat.
Who that?
Isn't that you?
That's me.
Oh, it's you. Okay, right, that's
That's
fine.
me.
I was trying to make it Esme's number.
183! Oh, wow.
183. Do we have a 183 here? Please?
Shit, that's going to interrupt me in the middle of what I was trying to do, wouldn't it?
No, you're fine.
Who's 183?
Raise your damn
That
hand.
would be me. That would be
Congratulations!
me.
Congratulations, you innocent stray cat. You won a gift.
What a
Um,
perfect
Oh,
gift.
wow.
you may collect your prize afterwards from the lady over there. And he gestures to the right.
Fantastic.
And one more ticket if you would, Esme. And then if you would like to play for us while we draw the rest.
But of course. And I'll draw another ticket.
The
and take
next
a little
ticket?
sneak peek. No, hold on. Let me take a peek. What does it say?
No, the next prize. The next ticket is for a prize.
Of course.
Which has been donated by the most esteemed gnome, Dorikian.
Oh,
And Dorikian has donated the first prototype of the new SSR personal mobility vehicle.
oh, a car.
No, it's personal. It's a one-person. It's a single-person hovercraft. Esme, you're
So-
able to put in a ticket. And it reads out 2020.
2020. Who is it?
That's Lucas.
I'd just like to clarify, I'm rolling a d6 for these to work out which one of your tickets it is.
Shit, can I get out of the fucking closet?
Not right now.
I'm gonna walk up to Strider.
Thank you, please.
Walk up to
And-
Strider.
I'm
Yeah.
in the fucking...
Strider's in a closet.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm in a closet
alright.
right now. I
I'm
can't
gonna
get out.
walk. Okay, fine. I'm gonna. Is Dream
Wait,
still
wait.
outside?
Yeah,
Strider's
no, Dreams
in
and
the closet.
Dreams. Yeah, apparently. Dreams and Kellyan are within range of you.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to Dreams.
Mhm.
I'm gonna take his hand, put the ticket in it, raise his. The winner's here. The winner's here.
Oh, JF starts clapping from behind you. Dreams, congratulations.
I'll take the ticket out. Oh, this poor boy. Here you go. You can have the hovercraft, and I'll push him forward.
Actually,
Please, sir, now come on. Now.
No, I'm gonna call up Dreams.
Okay.
And
happens when Dreams
he says,
is
"Well,
called?
please collect your prize at the end of the evening.
Okay. Sure.
Congratulations." And Esme, would you do us the honors of playing?
But of course, everyone. I
Player?
was just given this horn and I never played
no.
it before.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I never played it before.
Oh no!
But if you'll indulge me, I would like to try and play it for the very first time for
God,
you
I love
all.
you guys.
Okay. Please do.
I'm gonna, since I'm stood right next to Dreams, I'm gonna whisper in his ear, you might want some earplugs for this.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm going to assume that each of the party knows not to listen to this. Esme, what are you going to play?
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening.
I'm gonna play.
Why did I give you this?
This is a beautiful song, and I'm gonna sing it while I play it, and I'm gonna start with tomorrow, tomorrow.
Oh no.
Yeah.
As Esme is doing
Oh.
this, I take it that everybody has their ticket out and they're looking at it.
Yes, but can I just clarify, Esme, are you casting anything with your performance?
No.
Oh, okay, great. I thought you were going to use my suggestion. I'm very pleased you didn't.
Gosh, no, I'm not dumb.
No, that would have been fucking brilliant. I suggest you chuck your money at the floor. That's what I was expecting. Kellyanne, sorry, yes, you can see a lot of people are holding their tickets and reading them.
Okay, I'm gonna keep an eye on as many tickets as possible.
Okay. Are you communicating that information to anybody, or are you just keeping it in your head?
I mean, I don't know how I would communicate it, like...
On the message gem, I meant to any of your... Because obviously
Well,
Esme's
she doesn't know what
manipulating the
she'll
raffle.
say.
Yeah, like, what am I supposed to say? Hey, people have their tickets out, memorize that this guy has this number and this guy, like...
Yeah, sure. Okay, I get what you're saying there. So the next ticket is drawn.
Do you want me to roll a performance check?
I will do in a second. But first of all, next ticket is drawn. The next prize will be the finest
number?
prize. It is a computer. Well, that is what they're calling it. From Tetris, the first of its kind. Priceless. And I don't have any other numbers written down, so...
Kellyanne, what's your number?
108.
110.
I'm gonna minor illusion the ticket to make it seem like it's 108. Might work, might not, who knows?
Give me a deception check.
Alright. Okay. That's a 17, which I'm going to replace with the 8 that I rolled earlier, so that's now 18, 19, 20, 21.
Okay.
Does it pass?
She reads out 110.
Oh, that's
Wait.
me. I just
Okay.
take out the ticket.
Okay. Please, ma'am, collect your prize afterwards. And then the raffle proceeds. Are you attempting to minor illusion the next two as well to win the next two prizes?
Yeah, well, are there any instruments in the
No.
prizes?
No.
Hey, Esme. Hey, make
Yeah.
one 105.
105.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And the two prizes that are drawn. I'm assuming, Esme, you don't want yourself to win while performing.
No, there's
No, that's
nothing
probably
really
not a good idea.
interesting in there.
Okay. The two prizes that are won. Dreams, you win a boat. You're not going to win twice, though, so I'm assuming you've given your ticket to Lucas.
Actually, I'm going to take that boat and I say, oh, well, this guy gave me a ticket. I guess he didn't think he's going to win. Can I just liquidate this into something else and give it back to the charity or something?
Of course. JF turns to you and, well, we can sell the boat off and put the proceeds to the charity, of course.
Sure. Do that.
Fantastic. And the last person will be Strider, who will win from the closet. So, I suppose we better try and get you out of there. Got a plan?
I have an idea.
Okay. Think fast, because at this
So-
moment the Warforged is coming into the closet to collect a coat.
So, just being clear, we're close enough to the door that like it's not that far of a walk, right?
20 foot.
All right, I'm gonna minor illusion, someone outside
Okay.
that like a party goer is asking for help.
A static image of a partygoer asking for help appears outside, but he can't see it because
No,
he's got his
it's
back to
sound.
it because he's in the fucking closet.
Sound.
You can man illusion sound.
Yeah,
Since when?
a sound
Oh, isn't
or
it-
an image.
Okay. Yeah. Somebody calls out and screams. And you hear the Warforged. There's a problem outside. And carries on into the closet. Looking for
Alright, then I'm just gonna attempt to hide in the coats and then slowly just move my way past him.
Give me a stealth check. Do you
Nat 20.
make your nat 20?
Because
and sneak past just in time to hear your number being called out from the door, as you will win a necklace of the finest opals from Chimbulok.
yeah, sure, I'll win that. Alright. Cool.
Okay. And then the final couple of raffle tickets are drawn. Couple of interesting things. Somebody won a horse. And apart from that, yeah, a couple of things are drawn, and a woman steps out onto the stage. And Ruth turns to you, Esme, thank you so much for playing. Might you play us one more song?
Of course, Ruth. Anything for a dear old friend.
Please step forward to the front of the stage. Show off your
Song
talent.
of betrayal.
And
Right
at this
where I
point,
belong.
I will ask you for a performance check, and if you have a particular effect you're looking to gain.
Oh, I rolled a 39.
Is that a
alright.
nat 20?
No.
No, that was a 19.
Decent.
Oh my god. It's just a 19.
I'm feeling so embarrassed.
And the save is a 15 wisdom. Approximately half of the audience seem to stare enraptured
For me?
as you play. Are you attempting to do anything beyond just disarming them, or are you even attempting to disarm them, or are you just playing for the hell of it?
Disarm them, as in.
Yeah,
Make
so...
them
oh, wait, you're not that level, are you? No, you don't
Probably
have that yet, do you?
Well...
Your
well-
level 7 bard thing is what I was thinking of, 6 bard thing.
Well,
Mhm.
at this point in time, I have been performing for longer than a minute.
Yes, you have.
Which means
Your trap card activates?
that at this point, I can choose a number of humanoids within 60 feet of me who watched and listened to me. And if they fail the wisdom saving throw, they will reveal their secrets to me.
Yes, that is what I was... I didn't realise you had that yet. That's what I was checking that you had.
I'm
I'll
sorry.
just start screaming
I
at
was
you.
excited for this. Oh, so it's the first time. Oh god. Okay.
I can roll above a 13.
I've got a question about this then, real quick.
Mhm.
Of all the people that were enraptured, those two politician types that didn't put any money in the damn pot.
No
They
attention paying whatsoever.
Ah, shit. Shame.
They weren't
Shame.
paying attention.
None at all.
Wow, rude.
Well, did they listen though? Because music enters your ears even if you're not paying attention.
But they didn't care. They also will pass their checks by a legendary mile.
Oh, did they?
They can't fail.
I have an 8 saved up.
Okay. What about it?
I mean, unless they
She
have a
wants
plus
to give them an 8 so that they fail.
unless they have a plus 11 to wisdom, one of them will fail.
You can try it.
Oh, okay, they have a plus 100. Okay.
No, they don't. They have advantage.
Oh, well, no, they did their first roll already.
Mm-hmm. But the
So
8
if you
is
give it to
lower,
them,
right?
yeah, the 8 is lower than it. So they've already done their one roll, so this would be with advantage, right? That's
Yeah.
how it works?
Yeah, so the
No,
8 would have to be higher for it to work. You see what I mean? I don't know how it works if you're giving them an 8 for advantage. Or do you just
No,
replace it?
I replace it. Yeah, I replace
Okay.
whatever they roll.
Yeah, you
But-
can make one of them fail.
Okay. Because I feel like Frost hates them, I'm gonna use that. So I'm gonna pick one of the politicians.
Yeah.
Who else was here?
There's various people.
Yeah, no.
Merchants, politicians, all sorts of people. But the problem is Esme wouldn't really know who any of them are specifically.
Can I use insight to try and see through their body language who the most important or relevant are?
Probably not at this point. Most people are just staring at you. You can, however, work out who's not paying you any attention.
Okay, well, one of the politicians, I'm not gonna hog, so I'll go for the politician, which is
Okay.
good enough for me.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
Then you play.
Thank you, everyone, for listening to me perform. I want to dedicate this song to my big sister who taught me how to play. I owe everything to her. Her name's Kelly Earn, and I want to dedicate also to one of my dads who gave his right arm for me to be here today. His name is Dreams. And I'll see you all soon. My name is Hush. See you all tonight. Thank you. I'll be here all week.
And the man steps up to the microphone. And now I'd like to welcome another of our pods.
Oh. Who said that?
The gentleman in charge. Whose name I will keep forgetting repetitively throughout the night.
Tiresias?
Thank you, Tiresias. Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, I will forget that throughout the night. It just seems to be a thing. And I will hand you over to Soralia. She comes out and she takes the cello. She takes a seat. Begins to play. Esme, you heading through the crowd?
I'm gonna grab Frost and head straight to the politician.
Okay, as you do,
And
you're,
Kelly, and if she comes with me.
you're stopped by an edge, and I see her.
Advantage.
You played so beautifully. I couldn't help but recall a time where my husband and I made love under the stars on the beach. You see her husband looking like shamefaced. And it's true. We even did it in both holes.
Oh!
Another woman walks up to congratulate you on your performance, but she
Oh my
sort of
God.
halfway through she just sort of goes, I cheat on my husband.
What's your name?
She goes, I don't know why I told you that.
Wait,
I'm so
I need
sorry.
Name. I need names for everyone
So
that's doing this.
that is Strata and Sarah, the owners of the Trinket Emporium, were the two that had sex on the beach.
Strata and Sarah, Trinket Emporium, cool.
Juliet, you recognized. She owns the Merry Minstrel. She cheats on her husband.
Of course.
Julie!
A gentleman comes up to you, sort of with a strange cane. I can't help but feel like I trust you. I've been needing to tell somebody this for so many years.
Yo, can someone mute their keyboard?
I
Sorry.
killed my son's dog when it bit my wife. And I told him that it had gone missing.
Sir, what's your name?
I'm Kravork. I run the Blind Gnome. In Nexon. No, it's taken. You get over towards the politician. He looks at you.
Hi.
Good evening. You play very well.
Thank you. So why didn't you donate any money to the orphans?
I'm not here for that.
What are you here for?
Same reason you are. Oh, not all of you are doing your job properly.
Oh. Did you just say we're not doing our job properly?
Well, I meant to see everything, not half of it.
So what's your name, sir?
My name is Rannick. He does have a surname, but I can't find it.
They weren't politicians.
Rannick Birchflower. He is a politician. I'm in government in the place which is over there. I'm in government in Taxlington.
So you got any juicy politician secrets that you can't tell anyone else?
Many.
Ooh, do tell.
I'd rather not.
Go on, you know you want to.
No, I don't think I do. He's already told you his secret.
Did he?
His secret is that he's here on behalf of the Gao Shai, not because he's a politician.
Oh, he's working for the Gao Shai.
Knew it.
Well, we're the insurance policy for when you fail. We're also the people who count the money in the buckets.
So, the Gao Shai is here to steal money that you count that you could easily steal yourself.
As I said, we're the insurance policy for when you fail.
That doesn't seem like the insurance policy, that just seems like plan A.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Have a nice day, Ralph.
Rannick.
Okay.
Fucking Ralph.
Bye, Ralph.
Ralphie.
Good night.
Guys, and I'm gonna turn to Kelly and Frost. I can't help but to feel that Gao Shai have no fucking clue on how to plan shit.
Oh, I'm sure they know.
I'm gonna talk to Esme on the message thing. I don't think you should be talking to us. I mean, it's kind of suspicious that the people you know and dedicated the song to won the raffle.
Congratulations for winning the raffle. It's a pleasure. What did you say your name was? Trish, and your name was Pussycat? Oh, wow. Good job. Have a good evening. See you soon. Bye-bye now. Bye now. Thanks, babes. Forgot that.
The gala proceeds fairly normally. Strider, you may manage to glean quite a few items from inside. I'm assuming Kelly and Frost will do a couple more pickpocket jobs.
Yeah.
So, I'm not going to give you the items. I'm merely going to tell you that Kelvin, you managed to gather 145,000 gold. It's worth of items.
Nice.
And Frost 250,000.
And how much was the other ones I managed to get? 226 and 350, was it?
Yeah, roughly. It was 340 actually, I believe.
340, and the last figure that you gave was 220?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a juicy amount. Should I say just how much that sums up to?
About 800,000.
786,000, yeah.
Oh, close enough.
Yeah,
So,
it's quite a lot.
as the gala's winding down, a gentleman comes up to Lucas. Lucas, you recognise this to be the man who's been running it the evening.
Okay.
Good evening, sir. I can't help but wonder, I don't recognise you. But your exquisitely generous donation was noted. Thank you so much for your kindness. I'd like to extend an invite to you.
Well, I wasn't planning on being here tonight, but it's I don't need the money. What's the invite for?
Best of causes. The SOS have an outlet here in Juris. I wondered if perhaps you'd like to visit next week.
Sorry, say that again.
The SOS, Save Our Souls, have an outlet here in Juris. I wondered if perhaps you'd like to visit next week and see what sort of changes your donation can make to someone's life.
Look, I know that it was a generous offer, but I don't think you've got the right guy.
Very well. I understand that sometimes some people choose to give from afar, but we're very thankful nevertheless. I hope you've had a good evening here.
It would have been nice to win the raffle, but we can't all be lucky.
Of course. Well, perhaps we'll see you here next year.
Yes, Maybe. I'm sorry, I didn't get your name.
No, Ravi, please. Name. Guy who runs it. Still haven't got it written down.
Tiresias.
Jesus.
Oh,
how
shit,
you-
right, sorry. I have that name, sorry.
Yeah, I cannot fucking get this name right. I've put it in caps 3 times in my notes and I still keep losing it.
Bold it.
I have. It's bold and caps. And it's in
make the
42
font
font. Just can't find it any time because I move around. Yeah, I hope you have a pleasant evening, sir.
You too.
Thanks.
Thank you.
And with that, the gala comes to an end. And I believe
Sorry,
we might...
what does Tiresias look like?
Tiresias is a tiefling. He has a beard plaited into 3 sort of bubbles at the bottom. Very neatly made, but it's sort of like a very finely done beard, oiled in. Sort of gentleman's moustache. And long black hair that cascades down his back. He's got deep set red eyes. And stands about 6 foot tall. Yes, that's okay. Yeah, and at that point, I think the gala begins to come to a close. The bucket is handed around one more time, but Frosted comes to you before it's got any money in it, and the rest of you decide not to try your luck.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to take anything. You know what? I'll put a token amount in just to look like I'm not a total dick. Just to look like it.
Yeah, well, I mean, you already look like you've done it a couple of times, but yeah, the bucket comes around one last time. And Solaria finishes playing her cello. The sound coming from that thing's beautiful, but Esme, you realise it's not magic in any way. It's just pretty. And I think we will follow up with Party 2 next week. So we will end there. Okay. And
Oh my god.
if we can roll the theme tune, I will come to Frost. Jamel, your MVP.
Jamalius?
Jamusius, yes.
Jamosius, yes.
There was a lot of good moments. You know, sometimes when it comes to this specific campaign, actually picking MVPs becomes really
Just the moments
fucking
that come
hard.
to mind.
The insistence to me, okay, one thing here is the insistence that we have the choice. We're not linked to this in any way, but I know I don't fucking trust that, and I doubt that all the way through. So knowing I've got to fucking do this shit really, and that the illusion of choice is exactly that, just a fucking illusion.
Mm-hmm.
The disgust and shame and these paws will not come fucking clean.
Fair enough.
Request some bleach next session. I need to bleach these fucking paws.
Okay. Kira.
Yeah, the gala's pretty fun. Shit, man. God. Fucking Zenobia pulling me back in, man.
Nah, it's telling me no.
But my body. Also, apologies to Josh, because I did have planned for 2 of you to receive a Pact of the Tome today, but we didn't get to the second half of the session.
I wonder why. Everyone's depressing stuff.
And, you know, Lucas's overall change. Dream's gonna have a talk with him eventually. Just to see where his head is at. See what's going on with him. He's proud of him.
Bruno.
I know I shouldn't say this, but my fucking MVP was the part where, like, after my performance, everyone came up to me and told me their secrets. That was, like, the most fun I had in a D&D sequence.
Yeah, none of which will be of any use to you, but...
You're wrong. You're actually wrong.
Oh, okay.
Because I have a tarot card that says if I share a secret with someone,
yes.
they share a secret with me back. And it's, like, I'm just, like... to see
I'm just gonna run around telling everybody that they've had sex on the beach.
But that was literally like the point, like
In both holes.
seeing why I made the character come to like realization and like To me, that's so much fun.
Good.
That was,
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
my MVP.
That
And my
was-
second MVP was actually when Lucas made like a very hard stance and said like, we're not taking from charity. And then when Dreams was like, here, have a shit ton of money. That was fun.
Yeah.
Um,
Actually, that reminds me. There's another one that I've got
Yeah.
as well, another MVP, and it's an Esme MVP as well. The drop of Pearl.
Oh yeah.
The look on faces.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That was a hard moment.
Yeah, Jesus.
Josh.
So just to smooth things over, because I don't want it to look like Lucas has just gone like a full 180. So like when it comes to like general things, he's pretty like morally classically good. It's just like when it comes to him personally, he's like
He's
incredibly
evil.
stuck. He's not evil, but because it's personal, it's not like he doesn't see it the same way. So like that's why it's different.
Okay.
But my MVP is everyone saying "fuck you" to Strider. Like, no, fuck you. Everyone
Well,
walks out. Even Kalyan, who's like, I don't really care. I'm walking out anyway.
Oh, speak of the devil.
There.
Speak of the devil, Darth. Your MVP.
I want to say first is that I was thinking about this as everyone was just sort of talking and saying things. What was really funny was how everyone was chastising me for playing like that goody two shoes character, as everyone called it. It's like, why do you want to make such good decisions? We're in Urxos, and now I start making bad decisions. Everyone's like, let's be morally righteous now. It's just like, what the fuck are you lame, you guys? But all honesty, this is gonna sound a little bit selfish, but just the path that I've started putting Strider down is I'm so interested to see where this goes. The idea of this character who's literally like he's putting himself back into hell, he's going back into life he said he would never do, all to protect everyone that he's grown so close to and has cared about so much. And then just like Josh said, everyone just saying, fuck you, you're the worst, how could you do this, you're a terrible person for doing it, when it has nothing to do with what he wants to do, it's all for them. And I'm so interested to see how this path of it's sort of like Gideon in Good Sagravia, how constantly choosing to save your friends no matter the costs, how like
Turns out really not very good. Yep.
Right now, I'm having to steal from charity to protect everyone, and everyone's just,
Mad.
fuck you.
Well, almost everyone. Navi.
No, everyone.
You constantly forgetting Tiresias's name.
Fuck off. I can't get... It's because it's wrong. That's why. I read the wrong name. Right? First of all, his name is Thinarius, and secondly, he owns a different fucking place. So I had no place to go back to it because it was wrong. It should have been Thinarius, and the people who own the fucking Rampant Pelican is Urali. I got totally the wrong character. And I read it off the wrong place, and then every time I go back to my sessions notes, it says Urali. So it doesn't say Tiresias, and I'm going, well, fuck, I don't know his fucking name.
Oh my god.
So that's why. But anyway, yeah, that was definitely a big moment. Anything else, Nav?
I think it's kind of interesting. Like, depending on or Strider's choices, that kind of leads us to what alignment that we're falling into. Like, obviously, it's not as clear cut as that, but like because we're now under him, who's under the Gao Shai, that's probably going to lead us to do more evil things because part of the job. While like before,
it's definitely the jobs.
it was
The jobs are going to be quite evil. But
Yeah.
Well, can't get much worse than escorting slaves, though, can it?
I mean, I enjoy stealing, especially from charity.
Well, not reflected by your
steal
character.
from the charity.
No.
I stole from the people giving to charity.
Yeah, very much so. And yeah, that brings me to my MVPs. Esme pulling the "they said I could perform" card. That was pretty savage. Darth getting locked in a closet. Brilliant. And Esme again pulling out a 14-session early reveal of his parents. Yeah, that was that's going to cause some strange happenings. Which brings us to the karma, of course.
Oh dear.
Darth, -2.
That's it? Oh.
Yeah. You got 2 minuses. One for dipping your hand in the stealing pot, and one for not convincing others to not.
So hang on 1 second, let me get a note of that real quick.
Darth -2. Yeah, Miego, the rampant pelican's yours. Dreams +2. Firstly for putting money in, and secondly for not taking it out. Those are 2 separate additions. Kellyan +1 for not taking any money out, but you didn't put any money in, or at least nothing relevant. No, like it was like 5 gold for I'm done. So yep, simple +1. I'll skip to Esme. +1. You did everything you could to steal, but you didn't steal from the charity, so that was always, if you took that stance, it was a +1. Frost -2.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't matter how much you steal, it's what you did.
Oh, okay. I was
Lucas.
expecting to be like a minus fucking 10 or something for that shit.
Nope. Lucas, you happen to be on double karma this week. Whoops. +6.
So is Dreams.
Oh, so yeah, Dreams is.
Yeah, Dreams is.
Yeah, Dreams. That's a +4. Sorry. Yeah, because of the double karma, and Lucas with a +6. You took a hard stance. You didn't take any money out, and you did more than just put a bit of money in. Yeah, I'm very interested to see how that reflects in how much money you're willing to take when paid for the job. And whether you want your 61,000 back.
I'm concerned about the 1,000 gold that I owe for flying in the city.
If only it was 1,000 gold.
What?
If only it was 1,000 gold.
It was.
Yeah, until you didn't pay it.
They never gave me a time limit.
Oof.
They never gave me a time limit, so I was just waiting for them.
You threw it away. You didn't read what the fuck it said.
No, the guy. I'm sorry, but ambiguity in a contract.
There was no ambiguity in that fine print.
Right, and they didn't tell me nothing about no time limit.
Oh, very well. We'll see. Yep. So that's Darth -2, Dreams +4, Kellyan +1, Lucas +6, Frost -2, and Esme +1. And we shall continue the second half of this episode next week for episode 7.5.
Right now.
Yeah, go on then.
Okay, so standings. Strider's now on 5. Dreams is on 9. Lucas is on 4, which is a massive swing. Actually gone positive, yeah. Kellyan's on 4, Esme 7, and I'm sat at 0.5. I now have the least karma.
Every single one of you is positive. Well, that shows that we only did half the episode, doesn't it? That shows we only did half the episode. I will tell you, however, that those of you with double karma stats, next week will count as this week. Right, because it's all one session.
Right.
But I didn't think we'd play till 5 AM, so... Yeah. Which goes for me to say thank you very much to people for watching. Thank you very much to my players for playing. I hope you had a good session. And we won't be raiding tonight. So if you guys would like to say goodbye...
Catch you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
We shall end there.